Welcome into the Fan Speak Network. I am your host, the TD King. Tonight on Lineup Legends, as always, we have the man, the myth, the legend, the guy you love, the guy whose brain you should be picking, Mr. Steve Shoup. Steve, how we doing tonight, buddy?
Doing good, doing good. Just a couple more weeks left. I mean, we've gotten multiple contests to fill. BBM will probably fill, not this weekend, but maybe next weekend. So it's getting exciting.
Yeah, an underdog, out there doing the good work for us, releasing contest every day this week. Got some new formats. Tonight, we will be overdrafting the first quarter, which is the weeks 1 through 4 contest. So you might be able to win 15 grand by week 5. That would be pretty nice. If you're in the Battle Royale streets, would be nice to have 15 grand to play Battle Royales throughout the rest of the season. So that is pretty cool. Obviously they dropped us the pick 6.
Mhm.
It's just cool that they're dropping contests for us like this, some different ones. So obviously, like I said, we are going to do the first quarter. So Steve, let's just talk about that for a little bit for people who maybe haven't done one yet or have done them and just can't quite figure out how to draft these to win, because again, this is a new contest for Underdog. So for those you don't know, it is weeks 1 through 4. You don't have to worry about bye weeks. Guys like Rashee Rice are in play here. Hopefully he's not, suspended weeks 1 through 4. We don't know that yet, but it's kind of appearing like his suspension will come after week 4 sometime. And I know you and I were talking about this before the show a little bit, but your initial thoughts on first quarter, how should we play it? Is there guys that you like a little bit more in this than not? What kind of build structure do you think we should be going into this contest with?
Yeah. So to me, if you just look at it, week 1 is the most important. It's 2 of 12. After that, it gets much easier. And then, finals are bigger, but you have to get out of the initial pod. So I think building for that is key. So looking at week 1 matchups, looking at guys who, aren't coming off injuries, guys who aren't, rookies. I mean, there's a handful of rookies who I think are still fine and viable at roughly around their current ADP. But I'm not so much worried about week 4, week 3 and 4 as much as week 1. I think just getting through is so key. So yeah, the suspended guys right now looks right is fine, but a guy like Jordan Addison, who I think we both still really like in like BBM, to me is essentially undraftable. I mean, if you get him in the 18th round, which he's not going there, that's one thing, like 16th, 17th round, something like that. But I think he's undraftable in this. Other guys coming off of injury, particularly who are murky right now, Chris Godwin, even some guys who are just currently a little banged up, like Shakir maybe misses week 1. Mooney might miss week 1. I mean, we kind of don't know. So I think you're really drafting those guys at risk. Brandon Ayuk, I mean, in the couple drafts I've done, he's gone in every one.
He's going, and I'm like, why? What are you
Yeah,
like?
like he is the most guaranteed to like. At least Addison, you can say he's a week 4 play,
Yeah.
but Brandon Ayuk is not. So
Yeah, I mean, and that's one of the important things. People is know the contest, right? Like those people just don't know. Whoever you're drafting, if you're
mhm,
drafting Brandon Knight, you just don't understand like what this contest is. Then, like
yeah,
I mean, it tells you right there, weeks 1 through 4. You know he's not coming back to at least week 6, 7. I mean, yeah, you can't draft him. You just can't do it. That
yeah.
doesn't make any sense. I should have said at the top here when talking about it, the round advancement, because you do need to advance each round. It is not a cumulative point total here. It is round 1, so week 1, you're advancing 2 of 12. Week 2, 2 of 5. Week 3 is 1 of 4, and then you have a 374 seat final. Again, like very cool little contest for them to bring out here. It looks like it's already 22.4% full. So this one should be probably filled by tomorrow evening, if not Friday morning. So if you're planning on getting any in, go and do so. What is it, 50 max, right?
I
Yeah,
think so. Yeah.
50 max. Still 18 rounds. You're obviously drafting like normal. Just obviously you don't have to worry about bye weeks, anything like that as well for the first 4 weeks. Yeah, and again, like I saw somebody say about taking just elite quarterback, a 1 elite quarterback or a 1 elite tight end. I'll never do the quarterback one. I don't think that makes sense with the contest being so short. You want to score as
Mhm.
many points as you can. I the elite tight end, though, that is interesting to me. I think if you get a Bowers or a McBride or a Kittle, like it could work for you. But if they have a down week, like that could also kind of mess with your advancement that week. And I know you said that you still want to get at least 2 of the onesie positions, which again makes sense. You're trying to score as many points as you can for that week. And I know we talked about this, but any teams that stand out to you? I put together a little bit of a list here. Like Washington actually has a pretty decent weeks 1 through 4 schedule where some high scoring games could be played. I know that the Bills and the Ravens also have some decent games. New England actually has some good games. The 49ers and the Jags have some good games. So any teams that stuck out to you at all? I know you said you didn't get to take a deep dive yet, but anything that stuck out?
Yeah, so I mainly looked at week 1. I think this is the contest if you want to draft Browns. Not only are we not worried about Joe Flacco getting benched at some point and one of these young quarterbacks who we question taking over, but they played the Bengals week 1. So that Bengals defense is bad. So I think Joe Flacco could have a game, and guys like Judy and Tillman and Njoku could have games. And then speaking of running back, like Jerome Ford or Dylan Sampson, but I'd probably lean Ford, given the experience. I think are really good plays in this. I think Colts versus Dolphins. Sure, we might not love Danny Dimes overall, but he's playing the Dolphins secondary that just looks. They've had injuries. They trade away, Ramsey. Sure, they got Minka back, but I just think the Dolphins are a mess, and I think the Colts could put up a number on them. I think we talked about it, like the Bucks Falcons game is one that probably has like some real shootout potential.
The Bucks Falcons also on the short list of teams to draft.
Yeah. Now, one I'm a little hesitant on would be the Chiefs Chargers, because it's an international game.
Yep.
And a lot of those do end up being lower scoring. So I'd be a little bit more hesitant, honestly, on those teams. I think if you're taking somebody, you maybe just take one guy. You don't even look for like a brand, play it, like try to get both sides of that game. Just be like, okay, I'm going to take Pacheco or I'm going to take Hampton, whatever. But not really try and stack up that game. I don't think you necessarily have to stack up week 1 games, but just look for the best matchups that you're looking for.
Yep.
The other thing I will point out is, and you touched on it, like the not having to worry about buys, it also allows for more unique combos. Like if you're talking like quarterbacks or tight ends, especially where we're only taking 2, like you can do Jalen Hurts, Baker Mayfield. You can do Jaden Daniels and Justin Herbert, or Jaden Daniels and Bo Nix. Those are, if you're only taking 2 quarterbacks in a BBM, you're not doing that. And I think it's same for tight ends. Like go nuts for, Brock Bowers and Sam Laporta. Or Brock Bowers and Brenton Strange, something like that. Just things that you wouldn't necessarily be able to do in a BBM. So I keep that in mind, and I think it is really, I both talked about this. We like this contest; it's fun, but yeah, right now maybe things will change. But right now, people don't seem to be knowing how to draft like some of these injured guys. So while it starts as 2 of 12. Meg and I have, we've talked about it some, like it quickly seems to become like 2 of 10s because 1 or 2 teams are just not drafting correctly.
Yeah, and she's pointing out here in the chat, so many people drafting Ayuk, McMillan, and guys guaranteed to miss. The edge is there. Yeah, this is why you need to know this stuff before you're going into a draft. All right, before we get into some, let's check in with the chat real quick. Chat Lord Mike Robb in it says, Steve on a historic streaming pace this past few weeks. Steph Miller in the chat. Good evening. What's going on, Steph? How we doing? Cody OffTheSchneid says, "What's up, fellas?" He's Ball Jeopardy. Ball Jeopardy contestant.
Best Ball Jeopardy.
Yep, I'm sure he's over there studying right now. Wants to move on to the final. So again, we are on a continuous stream, ladies and gents. When you are in here, you will not need to leave to go view Best Ball Jeopardy after Steve and I get done with our draft. So stay tuned, stay here, get your popcorn ready because Best Ball Jeopardy will be a fun one. Mike Robb says Andrew out here looking like middle manager Wolverine. This is my coaching shirt. I'm a football coach, so this is my coaching shirt. I did throw that on today here. Meg just checking in. She says she loves the first quarter contest. On real time says 0 RB is dead. This contest, I don't think you really want to hone in on 0 RB. That's a BBM strategy. Go get yourself some very nice and elite running backs. Wiles checking in says Eagles and Packers put up a ton of points in Brazil, so maybe repeat.
That is true. It's just historically international games have been lower scoring. Now, most of those are, of course, European games, the Germany, London games. They probably did get a chance, since it's not like middle of the season, like maybe it's a little better. So, yeah, we don't have as much data for like the Brazil games, but it's possible. I would just be a little bit more hesitant since unlike, like in a BBM, like there's plenty of teams that play international games. So, if you weigh it, like, but these are the only two teams playing an international game in the first 4 weeks.
Yeah. Hey, take your shot on it if you believe in it, right? I mean, there's no wrong strategy to this contest outside of a few of the ones that we have pointed out. But I mean, really, just like Steve said, go nuts, have some fun with it. We have no true data on what to do for it, so go have some fun, people. And it's only $5 as well, so you're not burning 25 like a BBM. So, Fantasy Football Garage also checking in. GM. Can't wait to see them go on Best Ball Jeopardy. All right, Steve. Let's get into it, guys. If you want to join us again, we are doing the first quarter $5 contest. Steve, are we ready to go in?
We're ready.
All right, chat. Counting it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and entering now. Oh, all right. It is draft starting soon. So, fortunately, I think unless people already got in, we will probably be alone in the draft. Let's see here. We got. I don't think. I mean, I know, like, I've seen Green Goblin in here, but not. I don't think we have anybody in actually.
No, but I mean, this is moving fast, so I'm not shocked.
Yeah, Mike Rob's going to kill me. He always points out that every time I click into a draft, I have terrible luck getting actual friends and family into the draft. So, sorry, Mike Rob. Sorry to disappoint once again, my brother. He said, "My brother in Christ." See. I knew he was going to get after me for it. I don't know why it happens. I'm so sorry. Sorry, Mike Rob. Sorry. Aaron Sandy says, "Yiggity yo." Look at Aaron's profile picture. Is that Steve?
Yep.
Oh, we check out old Steve there. Let's go. Check. Oh, that's awesome. Yes. Sorry, Jake. Sorry, buddy. I think he says brutal. Steve, after this, we can hop into the streets of the. I mean, we could. Well, I don't know. It depends on how fast this one goes. We'll see what else we want to do after this. All right, we are up. Bijan, Lamb, Barkley, Gibbs.
I do lean running back in this, and I think Bijan against Tampa or Barkley versus who they play, Dallas. Yeah. I think those are two really strong matchups.
Yeah, let's roll Bijan, though I did see they lost an offensive lineman for quite some time today as well, so that kind of sucks for Bijan. I actually, man, I know that people want to fade Barkley. All the things are against them. The age, the work, blah, blah, blah. I don't know, man. Barkley still feels like a really good pick to me. And I also really like Gibbs as well. So I think that those guys are going to rival Barkley or Bijan a little bit more now, especially with that offensive line. Like, that's a big loss for them. It truly is. And if you believe in the offensive line makes a difference, then you should really not overlook, the offensive lineman that they did just lose. So keep that in your thoughts, everybody, because Barkley and Gibbs definitely should be potentially being drafted over Bijan. I don't want to say that too confidently, but Bijan, that really hurts him, to be honest.
It does. It definitely is a concern. And one thing we talked about this little pre-stream. This to me is the contest for hyper fragile. One, we're not really worried about injuries for running backs. So you just take 4 known starters, and you got your best chance to win the flex. And just dominate at running back. And I think you've dominated those 3 positions. You have a really good chance to advance. And the other part of it is, one of the other issues with going hyperfragile is you really need to worry about buys. Ideally, you have 4 different buys. Here, it doesn't matter. We could take 4 week 8 buys. We could take, Gibbs, Connors, ETN, whatever, Walker, doesn't matter. So that's nice as well, because it doesn't limit your options as like hyperfragile does in a regular contest.
Yeah, exactly. And you pointed out like the combos that you can get here that you maybe don't want to do in BBM because of the bye weeks and stuff. So yeah, definitely get unique, people. Why not? Right? I mean, there's no wrong answer about getting the unique combos.
Yeah,
Let's see. We are up in 8 picks. So down here, it would be, did Bucky already go? Oh yeah, Bucky
just went,
just went. Oh
just went.
geez. All right.
Yeah,
How
H is tough to take in this
Yeah, I was
because
just about to ask you about that. How uninterested are you on taking HN now?
good. I'm glad somebody took them. Yeah, because I'm really not. I don't know how many I wound up doing. Me 20 of these. I doubt I was single H-in.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. I mean, there's potential that he misses week 1. I saw there was a fantasy doctor on CBS Sports, and he said that it wouldn't surprise him if they hold him out 3 weeks because of
Mhm.
the risk of re-injury. It's not kind of worth putting him in there for 3 weeks if he's going to be out, 8 or 9, right? Like, so
Yeah,
maybe let him have 3 off, and then he's back and good to go. So yeah, it would be a really hard one to get HN in here. Now, if you do get HN and you get through and he's back after like 2 weeks, you might be unique at that point.
yeah. That is true. Let's
All
see,
right,
what do
we're
we want to
we're
do
gonna be
here?
up next. Hampton, Kyron are the next RBs, and then we have AJ Brown, McConkey, Hill, Higgins. All right, so Hampton, Kyron's there. We could take Josh Allen and Lamar. McBride's there. How do we want to play this, Steve?
Let's go elite quarterback.
You want to take Allen or Jackson?
I mean, they play each other, so I'm fine either one.
Let's take Josh Allen.
Okay.
Damn, I almost missed that, Steve. I won't lie to you.
Yeah, that was scary.
Yeah.
Especially because it could be AJ Brown, who himself is dealing with an injury. So it's like, oh God.
I do have my phone up here. I find that I don't miss it as much when it's on the phone because I can see a lot more. Here, you have to kind of scroll. So that's why you didn't see me doing anything here. I was doing it on my phone. I'm sorry. All right. Coming up here, Hampton's still there. I know that's James Cook is. Oh, shit. Well, we have.
I think Hampton's fine.
Okay. Do you want to? I know it's going to sound weird. Jackson.
You could do double lead. They have
I know.
even with them with the same buy. It is tempting. I will say, like, this is,
Let's go
Gritty is known for the double elite quarterback, a double elite tight end. Like in this, you're boxing out it. You're just getting 2 shots at it, and then you become very unique. It's still risky because there's a lot of, you're one of them are sitting, but it gives you 2 shots for the best quarterback score.
Fan speak, fan 1. Take Lamar on the comeback, you cowards. I wanted to, I really did, but I feel like, we really needed just to grab that RB there because,
Yeah.
our next pickup, we're going to be looking at Ken Walker, who may or may not play to 100%. You got Chuba, who I think is a pretty good play. Actually, they got a nice schedule as well.
Yeah.
But Hawks Mashed Potatoes says, do you think the Dolphins trade for or pick up a cut running back?
Yeah, it wouldn't shock me, especially if the HN situation is kind of like what Andrew was saying. I think they gotta feel they like what they see in Ollie Gordon, but I don't know if they want him to be starting 1 to 3 weeks, to start the season because Wright has looked bad. HN's banged up. Madison got hurt. He's out for the year. So I would not be shocked at all if they had running back. It could be. It very well could be.
Yeah, that's in play, I feel. And I was talking to Sean Mitchell today on Twitter, and he was like, why would they go take B-Rob? Like, they don't like slower running backs there, but he actually ran a faster 40 than Ollie Gordon did. And again, like he could just be a little bit of a better Ollie Gordon. At least he's played in the NFL for a few years. So I do think that that's a live option for them.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, we still got 9 picks coming up here. Steve, what do we want to do next? We got Bijan and Omarion and Josh Allen, so we could pivot and grab a wide receiver here because I do think we're going to have an option for one of these guys. If not, do you want to take pull a running back up, a Kamara, a Hubbard, a Connor, a Harvey, any of those guys? Like maybe not Harvey because of Dobbins, right? Dobbins, I think, is going to start out the year kind of annoyingly to Harvey.
Yeah, I mean Dobbins and Harvey could be a little annoying for each other, but I still think Harvey is relatively fine. I wouldn't pull him up, but at his current ADP, I think he's fine. We could look to double tap receiver here. We got 2 picks. I think it depends what's there. I think receiver first for sure. There's a couple guys who look even better in this format. Like a guy though he's a rookie, Mbuka, with McMillan out, Godwin probably banged up. We don't have to worry about, Godwin comes back week 4 and just dominates. I mean, yeah, that suck for Mbuka's in the finals, but Mbuka could just be a smash play early on.
Yeah, definitely. I have so much Ibuka in the big board. I'm so glad that he's going to be a very viable option to start out the year because I heavily invested in him in the big board. Didn't love exactly where he went, but now with the injuries in front of him, looking like a pretty nice play. All right.
Yeah.
Up next, so Ted McMillan, Worthy, JMO, Metcalf, Ridley, Smith, Waddle, Travis Hunter, Flowers, Ibuka down there.
I think I'd lean JMO.
Okay. JMO, and then do we want to take like a Hubbard or Kamara, or do we want to go down and grab Ibuka?
Well, another early season wide receiver. I mean, I think he's a great wide receiver all along, but who has more value here is Ricky Pearsall. Nobody. I mean, Demarcus Robinson just got suspended for the first 3 games. They have no one. So I mean, he could just get 14 targets a game.
Yeah, that is true as well. Yeah, I mean, how do we want to play this? I mean, it's either in my eyes, it's either take Connor, Hubbard, or grab, one of those.
Let's go with Pearsall, because the thing is, DK and Ridley have tough matchups. Week 1, DK plays the Jets, Ridley plays the Denver. Those are 2 really good secondaries. I'm trying to remember who San Francisco plays off the top of my head, but it's
in week 1.
Seattle, right?
Seattle, correct.
Yeah. Yes, they have Witherspoon, but Pearsall is going to be moved all over. I don't know if Witherspoon will shadow him.
The Niners, so the first 4 games for the Niners are the Seahawks, the Saints, the Cardinals, and where the hell are they? And the Jags. So pretty pretty nice schedule. Good. Again, they were on my short list.
Yeah. And also for this, and even if, because there's so few, even if you were maxing, which, but pulling up.
Sky Moore just got traded to the 49ers.
Did that actually happen? If so, that is.
I don't know, but I mean.
It does not scare me.
No, it doesn't scare me, but.
I'm gonna have to look in a second, but
yikes.
But it's also go get your guys. ADP is very much a construct in this, because it's not 150 max with BBM or just a course over the course of an entire season where you were doing 300, 400, 500 or more contests. You're doing max 50 of these. So get your guys, if you're Pearsall, this is too early for him. It's well, no way he's coming back to us.
Yeah. Wow. Hawk Smash confirming that it did. Bruni saying Vele to the Saints if it wasn't mentioned.
Yeah, that was interesting earlier because they gave up a 4th and a 7th for him.
Interesting. All right. What the hell? What's up? They have Brandon Cooks. What else do they need?
I know. I don't know what's going on. But it does make me like Franklin and Pat Bryant more.
Definitely, yes, so very much so. And I think that again, I think he's going a little underdrafted, underrated. Evan Ingram, I think should be going a little higher. Man, I really like Evan Ingram, dude. He has looked really good, and I think, we've seen Sean Payton what he can do with a tight end that he really likes. Evan Ingram might have himself a very nice year. It would not shock me if he finishes as a top 6 tight end on the year, because Sean Payton knows how to utilize some tight ends.
Agreed. No, Ingram can be like this year's Jonnu, just peppered with targets. I don't even have Sky Moore ranked, so who would?
Oh my God, that's so funny. All right, Steve, we are coming up next here. We got Harvey Montgomery's down there. I don't mind taking Montgomery.
Do you want to grab the running back first? Because the receivers, I think, are pretty flat here. Let's grab a running back. So Monty.
Yeah, I like Monty a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
it's again, the Lions also have a pretty favorable schedule,
Yep.
and I think again, like I think that they're going to really utilize Gibbs down the stretch. I think right out of the gate, though, why go give him a billion, touches per game when you don't want to get him hurt early in the season, right? If
Mhm.
he's going to get hurt, it's when it really matters at the end of the season, and they're trying to force the ball into his hand. I don't think that that's how the Lions play the game right out of the gate. They have
Yeah.
Monty healthy. They're going to use them like they have been in previous years.
So do you want to pull somebody else up for this pick? I'll say it. Tight end TJ Hawkinson.
I'd say they got nobody there, and I also was gonna I did want to bring up later in the show. Hold on, I'm just looking here.
Like I like Roma Dunze a lot, but to me, Hawkinson, these first 3 weeks without Addison, with Naylor's banged up, Jefferson's coming back from a hamstring. Sure, there's some rumors that they could trade for somebody, but if it's in the Sky Moore camp, it doesn't mean shit.
You're our rookie whisperer, okay? So talk to me now, because I know I asked you this a few shows ago when I was bringing up the who we should draft for the Eliminator as a late pick that might have value at the wide receiver rankings. Tay Felton I brought up originally, which was kind of poo-pooed because Jalen Naylor was there, right? Naylor not going to be there. Tay Felton now live. How do you feel about Felton?
Maybe. I mean, from the reports that I've seen, he kind of struggled in camp. So Lucky Jackson from the UFL was ahead of him. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what they feel about now.
Yeah. Steve, look us all in the eyes and tell us with a straight face you don't truly believe Sky Moore deserves to be ranked next to JCM. Yeah, Steve. Hey, Bill. All arrows up. It is so funny. And like Twitter originally started out with all these people were like, oh my God, Jacory Cross-Camara, look at this guy. Like, and then all of a sudden you see everyone coming in that don't have any exposure to him. This is terrible. You don't want him. Chris Rodriguez is the guy. Everyone's drafting Bill. Who cares about Bill? Right? Like, Steve, we told the people 2 months ago to start drafting some Bill. Now that it's coming to fruition, how do you feel about Bill? And Bruni and I talked about this. I don't think he should be going more than like in the 120s, but still, like, it's like, are we crazy? Or is it still a decent pick?
I mean, I think in like, pick 110 to 130. Yeah, I think that's a good range for him because that's where other like the Jags backs go. That's where like, the Browns backs, without Judkins are going, so it's that kind of stuff. Seeing him go like ahead of like 90 and isn't good. And honestly, for this contest, I'm not a fan because I think early on, I think it is a split early on. And I think your hope is that he takes over the role long term. But I do think Chris Rodriguez will be mixed in. And also week 1 against the Giants, I don't think is a good matchup. So in this contest, I don't think he's a good pick. But in overall contests, I think he can be a fine pick because you're getting access to a top tier offense and not a top tier, well, ideally not a top tier price, but there have been some crazy things out there.
Yeah, like so and you brought up the Giants not being a great matchup, right? I agree with that, but then doesn't that help Bill a little bit because he's going to be the passing down back, with Eckler, right? Like it'll probably be.
We're on the clock.
B-Rob, Mixon, Dobbins, Charbonnet. You want to take one of those guys at all? Or we have Higgins, Downs, Shakir. We got 6 seconds.
Shit. Go Dobbins. Go Dobbins. Yeah.
This is why we draft on the phone now, Steve. I've learned the ways. All right. This is why we would have missed that if I'm over here on the computer.
Now, did we get both?
Oh shit. We're okay. We're going back now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we got.
I pull up a receiver like Mims or somebody like that. Like
Luther Burn down there, Bateman.
I do Mims or Bateman.
Let's go Mims. That's fine.
Yeah. Another guy who got helped with the Valet trade.
Yes.
So, I mean, we have a lot of Denver now, but it's all good.
We do. We got Dobbins and Mims. That's okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. So what I was saying is, I actually don't think. I think Jacory Cross-Camara and and Rodriguez are going to handle early down work. I think Eckler's role is very much intact. I don't think anyone's coming for that unless he gets hurt again, is the way I read it, because they trusted him so well last year. I mean, Eckler was like, you just knew he was getting 40 yards receiving every game he was healthy last year.
Yeah, I think Eckler's still a good play. I think Bill, works that pretty well. I mean, his college career, he had what, 275 catches or something like that. Like he had,
I don't think it was that high.
was it not that high? I could have swore he had like a bunch of, okay, maybe not. Hold on, no, maybe not.
Yeah, I don't think that'll end up being how he's utilized this year.
It was not Bill. Redact the statement. Redact it. Yeah, I just like, and when people are talking about like Chris Rodriguez, the interesting thing about Chris Rodriguez is like he's been there for a couple years now with them, and he didn't beat out B-Rob before. Like, I just don't see like how he's now the answer, right? Like, I'll just take the shot on Bill over Rodriguez.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. But I do think like a 7th round rookie, and Rodriguez was like what, a 6th round rookie or 6th round pick a couple years ago, but he knows what he's doing. He knows it's his 2nd year in the offense, so he presumably knows it better. He probably knows Jaden better, all that kind of stuff. So that's why I think early on it becomes a split, and then as the year goes on, you're counting on JCM to take over, and I think that could very well happen. I think that will probably happen, but that's just what I mean. Like this kind of contest, or like like the eliminator. If for those who were taking him at the end there before that filled up, I don't know if he's as strong of a pick for that.
Yeah, Wade is reading into my mind. Yes, it's Woody Marks who had 275 college. Yeah. Thank you. I knew I was just listening to a podcast and they were talking about all the rookies. And it was Woody Marks that they were talking about. Like again, like Woody Marks, good pick at the end in my eyes, because of I think the offensive line for the Texans is not what it once was. They may need to get some checkdowns out there, and Woody Marks again knows how to catch the ball. So another good late pick that we have brought up before.
Yeah. So we're coming up into exactly, Bruni. Like the Eckler receiving props were just so easy to smash every week.
So wide receivers here, we're not taking Godwin. Mooney's there, not you. Christian Kirk's there. Keenan Allen.
Goff as quarterback. We have JMO, right?
We do have JMO. We could say Goff, yes.
Or Drake May. I think either one of those. Because I think the guy behind us is definitely taking a quarterback.
Yeah. So who do you want to take? We have no stack with May. Not that we can't get one, but we have nothing.
Let's actually do May. I just think there's higher upside, and upside matters the most there. And we could maybe tack on like Hunter Henry.
Are you looking in this contest? Do you want 3 QBs?
I mean, when I have an elite like Allen and May, I think I'm fine with 2. I don't think 3 is terrible though. But if so, it would be somebody we get late.
So you don't want to go crazy and take like Goff now too?
No, I don't think so. I'd rather pull up a receiver.
So Josh Palmer, Trey Harris, Hollywood Brown.
Let's do Josh Palmer with Josh Allen. And especially if Shakir, I know Shakir maybe is good for week 1, but maybe he's limited. So I think Palmer is a good pick for this format.
Do you like Dalton Kincaid a little bit more in this format because of like, the Shakir potential like injury, lingering kind of ordeal? Like,
Yeah, I think Kincaid's fine. I don't know if I'd do Kincaid in like a 2 tight end build. It might be more just because I think it's tough for him to count on him for, like even 2 games, 2 out of 4 games, but I think he's fine.
Let's see. So we are 2-4-4-1. Josh Allen, Drake May.
Probably good at running back unless something like falls crazy. I mean, we got 3 clear starters and Dobbins, who early on could just be like a hammer,
Yeah.
I mean, there's 1 or 2 guys I'd still be considering, but not many.
I mean, guys down here, I guess that like when I look at it, I'm like, you know what? Like I could see that there would be opportunity for him. Like Braylon Allen, if Brees Hall does get traded really early, like that could help you. Jerome Ford, Austin Eckler,
Yeah, I
some of
think
those guys.
Eckler, those are essentially the three guys that I would draft that are left on the board.
Yeah.
Samson, you could make the case as well, but that's about it.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind taking one more at some point, whether that be, Eckler or Ford.
Yeah.
Because Braylon Allen did just go.
Can you highlight by receiver?
Yes. So we got Trey Harris, Hollywood Brown, Kyle Williams, Pop Douglas, Dobbs, Tillman, Leggett, Thornton, Robinson,
I think
your boy Dusty.
I think Tillman is very interesting with the week 1 matchup against the Bengals. I don't mind Pop Douglas. I don't mind Thielen.
What about Adonai Mitchell?
Thing is, there's like 4 guys there.
Are they all going to be healthy?
Well, Alec Pierce returned to practice. I don't know the latest on Downs, but Pittman came back. He was in the preseason game. Pierce returned to practice today. So I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't mind. I don't mind Leggett. I know you like Dusty. He's sitting there for us too. And God, Steve, I just got to tell you, I'm just absolutely disgusted by myself. Guess my Dusty Thielen exposure in Eliminator.
10%.
I wish it was that. Go higher.
18%.
Go higher.
24%.
Go higher.
30%.
32%, Steve. I am disgusted.
We got him, Justin. We got him.
Oh, absolutely disgusting. Now, I do still have 8 slows going, so I'm going to try to bring that number down a little bit. But the way I built the teams was going like elite running backs and stuff, and then I needed help, and I'm like, God, all I could hear is Steve in my mind. Just take him, Andrew. Just you wanna. He's going to get you some points.
I mean,
oh, absolutely disgusting.
I love it.
I'm so sad. What is happening? Why is it's frozen on both my phone and the
there we go.
Yeah, there we go. Jesus, that was weird. All right. So what do we want to do here? Like Tillman got taken.
I mean, DeMario would be a stack. Romeo Doubs, I think, is fine. If we want to go get a receiver here.
I mean, Pop Douglas is at least that's a stack. I mean, I think we do that. Let's grab that one. Do we want to take tight end? We got Kincaid. Goddard hasn't been practicing, but he might be back. Strange, Henry, Ertz, Conquo. Like, there's some decent options there too. Do we want to take another running back? Because if so, I think that
we do it now.
Yeah, I think we just pull it up now if we want to. Eckler was already taken, wasn't he?
Eckler did go. Okay.
Yeah, so Ford is there. That's probably the last guy I actually feel good about taking.
Yeah, I'm fine doing that.
All right, let's make sure this guy doesn't take him. Okay, good. Jesus, when I saw it was green, I about cried. All right, Jerome Ford. Let's just do that, and then we'll. All right, and then we're done. Because again, like no one down here. I think. I mean, sure. Is there going to be a guy down here that just pops off for a random touchdown? Of course, it's going to happen. Yeah. I just don't want to have to predict that.
Exactly. Yeah.
No, probably be B-Rob when he gets traded somewhere and he shoves it down.
And it could.
All right. So Steve, okay, here let's do this. Let's go to tight end quick. Who are the tight ends that we should be targeting? I like Ertz just because of the uncertainty of what's up with actual Terry here.
I think Ertz and Hunter Henry also another part of the stack, and just clearly the tight end one there. I mean, Chig is fine.
Otten to me is live now as well. Like I like that. Mason Taylor, just because God, they have nobody there that's any good other than Garrett Wilson. So say what you want about Josh Reynolds. He ain't good. He ain't good. He's a body, but he ain't good. I don't mind Mason Taylor. Like there's some Jatavian Sanders. I also don't hate as well.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even Freiermuth, like you just don't know what's up with Jonnu as well. So there's a couple guys. What about Chig? Do you not like that because of Cam Ward being a rookie?
No, I mean I think Chig's okay. They do have a tough week 1 matchup, but against Denver. But after that, I think they're fine. think they might play the Colts week 2 or 3. So, but no, I like Ertz a lot.
Yes. Yeah, I don't think I have enough exposure to him.
Probably not.
So let's get our receivers right here. You know what? Aaron, I'll just add Dusty to the fucking list
Gotta
here.
do it.
Golly. Man, like maybe De'Ami Brown.
Yeah, I mean Pat Bryant's at least a little bit more interesting. Darius Slayton, I think, is a guy who should be going way higher in this.
Okay. What about Hopkins? Do you like Hopkins? He's back at practice now.
He's back at practice, so I feel better about that now.
Again, I don't hate Adonai Mitchell. I know some of those guys, but he's just been hyper targeted. He's been very good.
So go. I thought I heard something about Ray McLeod getting injured today. Could you type him in real quick?
Oh no, Steve, don't. What the?
It's a hyphen.
Oh yeah. Oh no, Steve, don't tell me that. I don't know. There's nothing listed here yet. Don't tell me that, Steve. That was an eliminator.
I was in Huheim's chat earlier, and I think FK or somebody said that they heard Ray got hurt.
Oh no, would not like whatsoever. Yeah. Let's see. Andrew paying the rake for eliminators. Talking about my Dusty. So why not Coker some? Oh God, stop it, Bruni. Coker. I hate Coker. Don't tell him about Coker. Yeah, please stop telling me about Coker. Otten stocks to the moon. I love that. Chig, TD, Mr. Mufasa. Good evening, everyone. FK Cooler says yes, he did get hurt making a one-handed grab. Falcons Ray McLeod pulled up after making one-handed catch and is being treated for the trainer on the side of the field. It must be. I mean,
like that.
I don't know if it's anything major. I mean, usually Underdog's pretty good with putting that up there. So
I think we take Otten with this first pick.
Yes, if this guy does not take him, please don't take him.
I mean, Chig's fine also. So either one.
Oh, he took Chig.
He takes Chig, so there makes a decision for us.
That works. And then, so from here, where do you want to go? I mean,
I think we pull up whatever receiver we like.
I mean, we have Slayton, Hopkins, Mitchell, Starr.
Let's go Slayton. I think Slayton he's a clear starter playing the Washington secondary.
Man, friendly fire.
But it's true. Like, how bad were they last year? And I just think they have some issues.
Strong vibes here in Minnesota. Thielen is going to get traded to Minnesota, be wide receiver 2 for the first 3 games.
That would be nice, especially in this format. I mean, he would just smash in this format if that happened.
Would you like that for season long for him?
So season long, I think if he were to trade to Minnesota, I think it hurts his ceiling case, but I think it helps his floor because those first 3 weeks, he could just be such an advancement piece out of those first 3 weeks. But yeah, like his ceiling case is these last 2 years in points per game and total points 2 years ago because he played every game. He finishes a top 31 wide receiver. I don't know if he would do that, but I do think, he could easily be a top 40, top 45 receiver. So, we're talking a clear flex play is the way I'd look at it.
Okay. Are we taking a third quarterback at all or are we good here?
Even though we don't have the stack, just could you highlight quarterback?
Yes, I can. So we got Cam Ward, Darnold, Rodgers, Russ, Joe Flacco.
To me, Joe Flacco has the best matchup. The Bengals are going to put up points, so he's going to be playing from behind. We actually have a Browns running back, so it's not the worst thing.
Okay, I just didn't know. I'm fine going 3 if we want to.
I'm fine adding third also,
especially if we are stopping at tight end and stopping at RB.
Yeah.
So I don't mind doing that. Now, here's the question: is how high do we take Joe Flacco? Do we take him now, or do we wait to see if he makes it all the way back?
I think we take him with one of these 2 picks. Now, whether it's the first or the second one, we can decide. Just because there's other late receivers we can always tack on.
Yeah, some of these
like a Roman Wilson, a Turpin, Tyler Lockett. We could still do Ray.
Yeah, like hold on, let me see if I can find anything on here.
We're up in 4, just let you know.
Okay. Ray McCloud.
So yeah, I mean, there's receiver is definitely the deepest position, and whether we're going 8 or 9 or whatever, like we can always find guys there, because like a Turpin could end up having a spike week in the first 4 weeks. Any of these types, like a Malik Washington, even Noah Brown, presumably he'll be healthy and ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, really, we are up here, so we have. So what do you want to do?
Let's take Flacco first. I mean, I think this guy's maybe taking a running back, at least with one of these picks. But I mean, my worry about Adonai Mitchell is he's better for me, he's better as a season-long play. Like, I just don't know if he's going to get snaps early on.
Okay.
Like a Tyler Lockett to me is a better option. Trey Tucker is a clear starter.
Yeah, Tucker's there. I mean, like I said, like Felton, he might just be a body. Like that might be an option for us.
Do you want to go? I mean, if you want to go Mitchell, we can go Mitchell, but I would probably lean Tucker over between the two.
Okay. Yeah, might as well. Fuck it. And then like I still don't mind taking Ray. I mean, we have no news that it's like bad news.
Yeah.
So like I don't hate that.
Yeah, I'm fine still taking a shot at it.
Malik Washington? Question mark?
I think Malik Washington. I think Tyler Lockett. I think is Turpin still there?
He is.
Roman Wilson would be another one. Like, yeah, that's an interesting thing about the Dolphins, because Tyreek Hill might miss early time. Like, he's not practicing yet, right? So, or 100%. So, yeah, I don't know what to make about the Dolphins, to be honest.
Their season feels like it's crumbling before their eyes.
Yeah. Another one would be KLS, because QJ, that was a bad concussion. And are they going to send him down to Brazil? That's a long plane ride for a guy dealing with concussion symptoms. I mean, it's thin.
Yeah. Do you think Brandon Cooks is live at all?
I don't know with the Vele thing. I'm not sure what to make of that, to be honest. Like,
I mean, he's coming into camp late. Then now, he's coming to the team late. Like, I feel like if he's going to be, essentially introduced into the offense, it might be after a few weeks.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
Now, they obviously they have Olave and Shaheed, and it's not like Brandon Cooks is the number 2 there by any means, but that's a team that's probably going to be passing the ball.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's definitely options.
All right. So how do you rank these guys here? McLeod, Turpin, Wilson, Washington, KLS.
I think the first 3 are cut above the bottom 2. I think the bottom 2 are just kind of thinner contingent plays. I'd probably put Roman Wilson above Turpin. He could be the number 2 there. Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm fine taking a shot on Ray still. I think, Mooney's questionable. I know he might be questionable as well, but as an 18th round pick, it's still worth that shot. This is an unknown. Sure, maybe we get news tomorrow, like he's out the first couple weeks. Okay. But, we still have 7 other receivers.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with that as well. So we'll just go in that order. So if McLeod's not there and Wilson is, we'll just take Wilson. I mean, that feels like that's fine as well. So our wide receiver room is Jameson Williams, Ricky Pearsall, Marvin Mims, Josh Palmer, Demario Douglas, Darius Slayton, Trey Tucker. Not the strongest of groups, but definitely guys that could have some spike weeks. And I mean, Pearsall and Williams are guys that should at least get a decent amount of targets.
And I mean, I think, I don't know. I look at it also. Ideally, our flex is coming from the running back, whether it's Monty, whether it's Dobbins, whether it's Ford. Our flex should hopefully be coming from the running back room. And so we only need 3 receivers. So J-Mo and Pierce all take 2 of those. I think we're pretty good.
Jesus.
Damn it.
McLeod and Wilson. So how do you want to play it? I mean, we can get really different with KLS or...
I mean, I'm fine going Turpin. It looks like he's the number 3. And I mean, he is the epitome of a spike week guy. Like he gets that one 60-yard touchdown, he could hit your lineup. He's going to have limited touches, but honestly, you look at it and it's like J-Mo, Ricky are top tier guys. Marvin Mims has spike week potential, but he looks like a clear starter. Palmer, kind of the same thing. Demario Douglas, probably like your high floor guy. Slayton, Tucker, and Turpin are all spike week guys as well. So, we need a little luck from that group, but they're all the first 7 guys are all clear starters, at least to start the year.
Yeah, and then we have Hawkinson and Otten, Bijan Robinson, Jesus, Amari Hampton, Dave Montgomery, J.K. Dobbins, Jerome Ford, and then Allen May and Flacco, quarterback room on fleek there, as the kids used to say. All right, so do we want to do another one of these, or do we want to do like 2 of the pick sixes? How do we want to play this?
Let's do 2 of the pick sixes. We just might be pressed on time if we try to do another one of these, since they don't necessarily snap fill all the time.
Yep. All right. If anyone wants to join us, we are going into the pick 6. We will count it down now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and away we go. We do got one more to start.
So these I think are really interesting. I don't know if I'll max, but I'm going to do a lot of these.
That's a slow I'm in. Hey, I'm up in a slow.
Nice.
Actually, no. Is it one? I'm 1 pick away. 1 pick away. Here's my slows, Steve. Here's all my slows.
I love it. I mean, honestly,
you can see. So I have 2 pick sixes in a slow. I have eliminator, MMG, eliminator. I've tried to throw in as many eliminators as I could at the end of the night before it filled, just to make sure that I had some opportunity to maybe pivot where some of these players get, unfortunately injured or something. So thought that was a decent play to do.
So how we talked pre-show about the other format. How are you drafting this? I definitely think I did 4 last night on stream, and I definitely feel like I have a good feel of how to draft these now. At least how I want to approach them. How are you approaching these?
2-4-4 or 2-3-5 always.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to go and be as for me it's just about getting upside here. Like I don't really want to just take safe points a lot. I'd rather go for just a true upside, because you got 6 guys that are going to be scoring you. Like I think to stay ahead of the competition, you need to be scoring the max amount of points all the time. Like you need to be flying that up. So I like to get elite at all the positions if possible. So like here, like I'd probably want to take Gibbs or Lamb.
Yeah, I'm good. Gibbs. I think running back is more important in this, because wide receiver, like in the ones that I've done, and I did a couple more today, I mean, you have guys like the Suttons, the sometimes Metcalfs, these types of receivers who don't get drafted. And Sutton finished the year as wide receiver 14 or 15. Week 9 on, he was like wide receiver 8, and he doesn't get drafted in a contest where about 25 receivers are generally taken. That doesn't make sense to me. I saw one where Devontae Adams didn't get drafted. Like, what are we doing? So to me, there's so much wide receiver depth at the end. I generally agree 2-4-4. I really want an elite quarterback. Who are you here? Neighbors?
So yeah, I'm on board with Neighbors here. If not,
Neighbors or Nico would be my pick.
Neighbors is good, right? Like, return to practice. Yeah. All right. I think he's just going to get more targets than Nico is going to.
Yeah. But I really like elite quarterback. Also buys. Like, it's not just single position, because you start 2 running backs, 2 receiver/tight ends, and 1 flex. So you cannot have 4 of the same bye week, even if it's split up between running back and receiver tight end, because then you will not have a flex play that week if you go 2-4-4.
Yeah. Do we want to take Taylor, Irving, or Brown here, or do we want Lamar Jackson?
I'd say Lamar, honestly, because I don't know by the time we get back
Steve,
up again.
You're a new man. I thought for sure you were going to say a running back. Look at you. What a guy.
I think there are times where I will like take Taylor there, but you just run a risk of not getting an elite quarterback. And I do think the team, it's kind of like musical chairs. Like the top 5 quarterbacks you feel good about. Whoever's 6 who doesn't get one of those guys, and look, I've done some double elite quarterbacks in these. Whoever doesn't get an elite quarterback, I think it's much harder to catch up, especially if you're only going to stop at 2 quarterbacks. I almost feel if you don't get one of the top 5, you should almost go 3 quarterbacks. It's risky, and you're thin at another position, but I just feel it's hard to catch up with these top guys.
Yeah. All right. So Taylor goes. So we could have either Bucky or Chase, or we could go Jaden Daniels. What do you want, Bucky or Jaden?
Do you want to bully?
I mean, I don't know, Steve. It kind of feels
bully.
cool.
Let's bully.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Lamar and Jaden. Let's go.
Now 2 teams are without an elite, and sure, there's going to be a quarterback or 2 out there that compete with the elite quarterbacks, like last year's Baker Mayfield.
Sure.
But if you were drafting this format last year, Baker Mayfield never would have been drafted. He was quarterback like 18 or 19 going. He never would have gotten drafted.
Yeah. I think the only risk we run is with running QBs is one of those guys get injured and then we're back down to 1 anyway. But again, I'd rather just take the full upside of it. Yeah. All right. Marion Hampton, James Cook, Travian Henderson. Those guys are left.
Cook.
Taking Cook here?
Yeah.
This is the fade Josh Allen team. We take Cook's getting all the touchdowns.
Yeah, there we go.
What's a 6 picks away? That would probably take us down. Maybe Travian's still there if we want him. I don't really want to take. God, something truly in my belly is telling me Ken Walker's just going to be an injury-plagued guy all year long.
That is a risk. I mean, I think we could look at receiver with this next pick, just kind of keep it balanced. Obviously, like Hampton's there or McConkey, that's a smash.
Yeah. So, Stephen WC23, a legend in the making and always, says he heard Nez say yesterday that he was going to stress RBs in this, and now you are, Steve. So that must be the best strategy. Obviously, you and Nez just kings in this in these streets. So this game is easy. You just draft Ollie Gordon, James, and Woody Marks in the last 3 rounds and build elite everywhere else.
Oh wow, right. We're going to get one of McConkey or Hampton.
Yes. Higgins is there too. McBride, Evans.
That's also nice.
Damn, yeah. There's some good guys here.
You want to go Hampton?
I mean, as our 3rd running back, yeah, like that feels good.
Because I feel like there's a chance we could get one of like Higgins or Evans back, which would be so sweet.
On Real Time says no. Ken Walker's going to the moon. I mean, okay. If he stays healthy, yes, I also believe that. He's unbelievable. The problem is the man just always is like, hamstring injury. His knees hurt. He has a foot injury. Like this dude's something's always just plaguing him. And I don't want to deal with that. It's so annoying.
Yeah, no, I think both sides, like I'm taking Walker, but I'm also taking Sharp for the reason that you're saying.
McBride, Kittle, Harrison,
I'd probably lean Worthy.
Worthy in this? Okay.
We know there's going to be a massive time, whether it's early, middle, late. There's going to be a time where Rice is gone and Worthy is just an alpha.
It could be. It is funny though. Like when I think about it, just if you gun to my head, I think Trey McBride can potentially score more points than Xavier Worthy. I know that sounds absolutely nuts, but the amount of targets and touchdown in positive regression that Trey McBride could have this year, I feel like that's not like absolutely nuts.
No, I don't think it's terrible. Same with like Bowers and even Kittle. I think those 3 tight ends are definitely draftable. You can make a thinner case just for like ownership leverage of like a Laporta, Hawk, or even like Andrews or Warren. But I think those 3 tight ends are definitely viable. And I wouldn't have hated McBride, but to me, Worthy, knowing that Rice could miss probably the minimum of 6 games, it could be like 8. That's a lot of time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what do you want to do here now? Chuba's, Pollard are coming up here running back wise. Wide receiver,
we have a little thin, so I wouldn't mind taking a 4th running back here.
So we got Connor, Harvey, Pollard, Chuba.
I like Pollard personally.
Why Pollard over Chuba?
So I do think Chuba is going to get sat out on passing plays. I think Rico Dowdle will have that role. Where Tony Pollard, I think, could be a fairly complete back, especially early in the season. And sure, like Spears will come back and work in some, but I think the Titans offensive line is a smash this year. It could be so good.
Yeah. Okay. So we definitely want Pollard over like Adams, JSN, or Kittle, correct?
Yeah, because I think we'll get one of those in 3 picks. You know,
Okay.
like
Yeah, I think somebody here takes Chuba or Harvey.
And so our 2 receivers are Neighbors and Worthy, right? Yeah.
That's correct.
All right. So
Wilson, Harrison, Kittle, JSN, JMO.
I'd probably go like
Pickens.
probably go JSN.
Okay, so I don't have a lot of JSN.
Yeah, I mean Harrison's fine also. Kittle's okay. But I do think JSN, one thing I talked about this, I did a show with Hames, like I think the Seahawks are going to be in
bad.
like actually I think they're going to be pretty good.
Really?
I really do. Their offensive line looks good, I think. But I think it's just going to be JSN and Cup. Like I don't think a third receiver really emerges this year. I know I had some MVS.
I was just saying no more MVS love.
Yeah, no, he's dead to me.
Torrey Horton, baby, he's the truth. Damn it, Egbuka one. I was going to ask you about Egbuka.
I was just going to say that like Egbuka is such a good play in this. But you know who I really like, who doesn't get drafted? Rome Odunze. He almost never gets drafted in this. I think he's going to be the Bears' #1. And also would be a different buy than anything else that we have, which there's value to that. Like to me, I'm really trying to limit. I mean, you can have no more than 3 of the same buy. And honestly, I really want to have no more than, I generally want no more than like 2 buys. And that's total positions. Like we have Worthy and Pollard. We have, that's the only overlap we have right now.
Yeah.
Or Gibbs.
Yeah. So you want Odunze?
Odunze or Debo?
I mean, if you're asking me, that's Debo all day long. Personally,
let's go Debo.
Yeah, I'll take Debo over Odunze all day. Just because, I mean, I think there's less. It's not a shot at Odunze essentially, though. I do like Burton a whole lot, but they have Burton, they have DJ Moore, they have Odunze, they have Loveland. Like in Washington, they may not have Terry McLaurin, and then it's Debo and Zach Ertz, and then fucking who knows who's going to fill in. You know, it could be Luke McCaffrey, it could be God knows who.
Yeah, and this is what's crazy about this contest. Well, one, JCM has an ADP, which is wild to me. But
I just, oh God.
But look at some of the names. Like go position by position. Look at some of the names that just aren't drafted.
Marvin Harrison, George Kittle.
Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, James Conner, Montgomery,
George Pickens. Like, I mean, what is going on here?
Yeah, well, like who's like okay, Swift. Like I would take Connor over Swift. I would take Montgomery over Swift. Like there's okay, that's interesting. I mean, I get the Egbuka thing. Like he probably, if this contest was a month ago, Egbuka might not have been getting drafted, right? Like
for sure.
Yeah. Sutton, Adams, Hubbard. I mean, a lot of these other guys, I guess, like Swift.
They're fair, but
honestly, like I wouldn't be taking Garrett Wilson to be honest with you. I'd rather have Harrison, Kittle. Like Pacheco as well. Like I would take James Conner over Pacheco all day long.
Yeah, I mean, I do think Pacheco is probably fine, but it just shows like there's a lot of guys who are not going to be 100% drafted. Yeah. Basically, everyone in the last 2 rounds and the guys that are still there are not 100% drafted guys.
So we went 2-4-4, you know, keeping it pretty steady Eddie there. Lamar Jackson, Jaden, bang. Gibbs, Cook, Hampton, and Pollard. That's a nice core group there. And then Malik Neighbors, Worthy, JSN, and Debo. Obviously, Debo with Jaden Daniels. That's nice to have as well. I feel good about that. I like that. And you're right. I think there is something to go for the no same buys in your same position group.
So, but I do want to, because I had somebody like, I heard somebody talk about this, like, oh, as long as you make sure it's not in the same position, but keep in mind, you know, if you're going 2-4-4, which I do think is the most ideal build, you are still playing 5 position players every week, whether it's 3 running backs or 3 receivers. 5 of your 8 guys are going to play, so you cannot have 4 of the same bye. Otherwise, you're taking a 0, and in this format, you take a 0. I think you're done. Same with, I heard people talk about like doing the same thing, like just taking 1 quarterback, and I think that is, you will not survive your bye week, and I just don't think it's worth it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's right. Would you ever hear? Yeah, no, we wouldn't.
Yeah. So yeah, just answer that, because it's just, this is not like, and it was Vaporware, and Vaporware is a good guy, but he was talking about like it's very similar to the mittens in the playoffs, where you take 1 quarterback, you can take just 1 quarter, it's 10 rounds, take 1 quarterback, that's your thing, and it just doesn't work, because in the mitten you're not dealing with the bye week, and also here over just any given week, you're just, hopefully you're riding that wave of Hurts, going to the Super Bowl or whatever. But in this, even Lamar last year, like Lamar finished like 15 points higher than Josh Allen or whatever. Josh Allen with basically anyone covering the bye week is going to be above Lamar. Same with Jalen Hurts, same with Jaden Daniels.
Yep.
And even without that, Josh Allen and you could find any, like Josh Allen and Brock Purdy would have smashed Lamar, even if they both missed their bye week, whatever. Even if both teams took a 0, those 2 quarterback combo would have smashed Lamar last year. So I wouldn't go just one quarterback, regardless, even if you're right.
Yep. All right, let's hop into another one here, everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are off.
Yeah, so Wade, I do think he's going to be wide receiver 1. I think he really fits to what Ben Johnson could do in that offense. I think maybe later in the year Luther Burden emerges more. Zacchaeus is probably the slot to start. DJ Moore, I just don't know if he is going to be heavily featured in this offense. He'll be fine, but I think Adunze could really take off. There's just a lot of positive coach speak, beat reporter information. Again, we're talking about a receiver in a historic wide receiver class who went top 10 last year. And now he's going with a coaching staff like Ben Johnson, like Antoine Randall, former Washington and Pittsburgh player, but who's a great wide receiver coach. And I just think he's going to really be a massive weapon in that offense.
Yep. Kendrick Bourne might go to the 49ers.
Wow. Interesting.
FK Cooler's in here with us.
Nice.
Oh, A Sandy. Pretty sure that's
Aaron Sandy, yeah.
Yeah. All right. We got,
so Aaron, I amended this time. Take only 1 quarter. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, disregard everything we just said about this. All right, so Steve, we're at 4. If we have our choice of Barkley or Lamb, which way do you want to go there?
For me, I'm taking a running back with the first. Outside of Chase, I'm taking a running back with the first couple of picks. I think running back is just more important in this. Like, as much as I like Lamb, I would not take him above any of those 3 running backs.
Okay.
Because it's just one of those things, like Chase was the only receiver last year who's, and if Lamb finishes wide receiver 1, he can outscore at least 1, if not 2 of those running backs. But Chase dominated the position last year, and it could be Lamb this year, but I just think those running backs are going to score more.
Yeah, Wild says I take RB unless it's Chase.
Yeah. Now, if you
Steve didn't rig the countdown to shut me out this time. Oh shit, we're up. Okay, Gibbs or Barkley?
Let's go Barkley. We did Gibbs last time. McCaffrey going 1 overall. I honestly think you can take McCaffrey above some of these receivers. I still would probably take Chase above him, but yeah, no, running back to me is just so important. And unlike the last contest we were in, again, the bye weeks do matter. So there are like some overlap of certain running backs.
Genty?
I'd go Genty, yeah.
Yeah, let's take that. Double it up there. Barkley, Genty, baby.
And that's why going Barkley and Genty, because if we'd gone Gibbs and Genty, it's not as good.
Yeah, Ace Andy has Gibbs and Derrick Henry. I like that a lot too.
Yeah, that's very strong.
that is pure sex. All right, let's see what FK Coolers does. He went Bijan first, and then Puka. My boy Pookie. All right, Steve. How crazy you want to get at bullying running back here? Just asking for a friend.
What are you feeling like?
Well, if Chase Brown is still there, we would have 3 different on.
I like that.
Buys. Okay, just curiosity to see if this guy takes him. Don't do it. Don't do it. Nice. Barkley, Genty, Chase Brown, 9, 8, 10. If Josh Jacobs makes us back to us because Andy ain't taking him, that's 5, Steve. He's on a 5. No, I'm just kidding. We don't have to do that because there's guys down here that I don't mind taking as well. But yeah. Or do we get crazy and take Achane? I'm just kidding. See, like honestly though, like if you're going to take Achane, that wouldn't be a bad build to do it on because you don't really need to rely on him for a little bit. But anyway, I digress. All right, let's see what Andy does here, and then we are up. We got Drake London, we got Allen, Daniels, Bowers.
Do you want to take a quarterback?
Yeah, who do you want? You want to take Allen since we took Lamar last time?
Yeah.
Mr. Josh Allen, look at that. And he falls 7 picks too. Okay.
Perfect.
Talk to me, Daddy. Let's go. Here we go. I love that. And there goes Daniels. All right. I thought maybe we could get Allen and Daniels instead of Lamar and Daniels this time. Did not work out that way. FK Coolers on the board. Bijan, Bucky, Puka, and Drake London. It's a nice team.
Yeah.
I like that. Guess it's really kind of hard to like not like teams when you're only 5 picks in on a on one of these. All right, what do you want to do here? There's a couple guys I got my eye on here.
Yeah, probably receiver.
Okay, so Brock Bowers is still sitting there. That's interesting.
I would probably lean T. Higgins.
Okay. Okay. So I'm only asking Brock because he fell 5 picks. Do you want to is that different to you, or do you not want to have 2 Las
I think
Vegas?
we already have Genty. I don't know if we want 2 Raiders in this kind of contest.
Okay. All right. 10-4.
Like if we didn't have Genty, then I'd probably consider it more. But the other thing to keep in mind with Higgins is in points per game, he was wide receiver 2 last year. So,
Steve, I know you're preaching to the Higgins choir here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love me some T. Higgins. Yeah, I'm all over that. Now, Steve, just out of curiosity, if Andy doesn't take him, if Brock Bowers is still sitting there at 33,
that's very tempting. Then
I'm just saying that feels good. Andy's going to take him though because he's a smart man. There he goes. Yeah. All right, so Travian is sitting there. If we want to just complete our RB room because that's a different buy, or we can take like Mike Evans, McBride.
I like Mike Evans.
See, also Steve, you lead me down different paths. I listen to you when you say running backs matter. So I'm like all gung-ho on getting running backs. And you're like, yeah, but see, this is why I like drafting with you. You lead me down a path that sometimes I don't want to go down.
The other thing is, and he typically goes a little earlier just because some teams who don't get a quarterback go after him. But I think Baker Mayfield is a strong second quarterback in this build. So
Yes, I do as well. Yeah, I know, right? After I said it, I was like, you know what? Someone's gonna clip that one on me. How long do you want to wait on that? By the way,
I think we can make one more pick and then we go for it.
Do you want McBride, Kittle, Worthy, Adams?
Let's go McBride. We didn't do it last time.
Yeah, I like McBride a lot, and different buys as well. Look at that. We're 2 on 9, 2 on 8, 2 on 10.
Yeah,
nice. Yeah, I say. How long did you want to wait on Bakey?
I think we take him here. Okay. Hopefully, this guy doesn't take him.
Andy has Lamar and Patty Mahomes. Look at this guy.
Yeah, so we know he's not going to. I mean, he just took Mahomes, so we know he's not going to take it. Hopefully, this guy doesn't take Baker.
Is he auto drafting? Who are the 4 RBs he has? Achane, Jacobs, Kyron, and Cook.
Yeah,
CD and Jefferson. Not bad.
So hopefully, he takes Dak.
Just take Kyler Murray. Take Kyler Murray. You just took Marvin Harrison. Take
Kyler or Dak. Kyler or Dak.
There you go. Good job. Now, Andy, obviously not taking quarterback. That would be all right. All right, Steve, we're building a banger here again. Once again.
Yeah.
Bang.
So I think we just need another running back and receiver that ideally aren't either 8, 9, or 10. And yeah, I think we're really good.
Poker Gut says, what type of contest is this? This is the pick 6. It is a 6-person draft, 10 rounds for the season. It is the mini best ball contest over on Underdog. So yeah, the pick 6. Not your typical best ball draft for sure.
Yeah. Let's say we go running back first. I think Chuba or Henry would make sense.
Henry.
Or Harvey, not Henry.
Oh, Harvey. Okay. So what we got 9, 8, 10. So that makes sense. Harvey.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have to be one of those guys. Bill. No. Oh, Steve. So I've been drafting Bill around, just around. You know what contest I didn't grab him in? I was so sad. I looked back. I'm like, oh, I grabbed him, didn't I? No. In the rookies and sophomores.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell was I doing? Oh, just absolutely disgusting for myself.
Yeah, no, I know. I mean, anyone who did, he's like 1% owned in that contest.
Yeah, I was like, damn it. I don't know why I didn't. I think I just overlooked it, to be honest.
Yeah. Let's see, coming up, wide receiver. We took Hubbard, so I wouldn't necessarily go McMillan.
8, 9, 10.
I mean, Kittle is a fine pick. A double tight end's a little weird in this, but I mean, Sutton.
There's DK, there's Sutton, there is
Sutton or Buka. Oh no, we can't do Buka. Yeah, I'd go Sutton.
I mean, Pearsall, yeah, Sutton.
Yeah.
What? Oh, right there he is. Oh,
yeah.
What the hell? All right, so that leads us 2-4-4 once again, people. Josh Allen, Baker Mayfield, Saquon, Genty, Chase Brown, Chuba. I really like that running back core.
Yeah.
Cool. And then T. Higgins, Mike Evans, Trey McBride, Cortland Sutton. That one feels good, Steve. I like it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like that one better than the first one.
Well, no, I mean, and it did help. Like the one downside of going double elite tight end is we kind of skip like one kind of like semi-elite running back or receiver. We're here, like, anchored by Higgins and Evans, and then those top 3 running backs, super strong.
Yep. This will get us used to smaller contests. This BR is starting soon. Yes. If you guys don't know, we will be doing content around the battle royales as well. So once best ball season comes to an end for the drafts, keep on coming back to the Fanspeak Network. We will get you covered in all aspects of the battle royale streets. That will be fun. Obviously, betting content also coming back to you guys real soon here. DJ and Dad's going to be full back in. What are you and Meg doing?
We haven't fully planned it out, but we're going to be doing probably 1 or 2 betting shows a week. We'll betting content on and battle royale content on this Fanspeak Substack, and we're going to have DFS content as well. So we need to plan, exactly when we're doing the shows and all that. But yeah, we're going to be covering it all.
Good. Yeah, Steven said that's where he found us last year was during the BR season. Eddie says, y'all doing DK with Best Ball Week? I know Steve probably is.
I'm doing DK drafts, but probably not any shows.
Yeah. Mike Robb, not expecting BR to at least the end of the last preseason game. Yeah, I think they dropped it the Monday, or it's either Sunday or Monday before that Thursday game. So expect it
Monday,
Yeah. So expect that. What is that? August 31st, 30th, whatever that is.
It's Labor Day, so I think is it September 1st?
It might be September. Let's see. So the first would be the first would have to be Monday because the first game is the 4th.
Okay, so maybe it'll be that Sunday. So probably August 31st.
Yeah. Not expecting BR till at least end of the preseason. Yeah, one more or no time left for it. What do we got, Steve? Oh, it's 9:20. You think we squeeze it in?
We could probably squeeze it in if we start right away.
All right. So, oh shit! Oh my god! Oh boy. Pick 6. Yep. All right. We ready? We're gonna go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Enter. All right. We got 2 more. Maybe if we're on the last pick, we bring in everyone that's in Best Ball Jeopardy and they make the last pick. Make it, guys, make it. Oh, we should have did that. We should have. Oh man, too bad everyone's not on. We should have had them. We could have brought them
Oh, we
on.
got FK and Aaron back in. Nice.
Oh yeah, nice. That's what's up. This is Westy. That's funny.
We got the first pick.
If we would have Meg, Bruni, and then both contestants on, we could all just make a pick. Speaking of, the Devil Bruni is backstage. I do see Mr. Alex Trebek.
So with the first pick, do you still go chase or do you pull a running back ahead of him?
I mean, it's no, it's probably still chase.
Yeah, I mean, I generally think running backs are better, but I do want some chase. So, you know, I think taking him is fine.
Yeah. I mean, it's just but I do agree with you. If it's not chase, like I don't mind taking all those running backs ahead of the Lamb, the Jefferson guys. Like I'll take all these guys ahead of them.
Yeah, I was in a draft last night, and because McCaffrey got pulled up also, so the guy at the turn, I think it was Gerard, he had the 6th turn, and he got Jefferson Lamb, which that's a very fun room, you know, fun start. Not wrong.
Eddie said squeeze it. FK says hell yeah, race against the clock. Mike Roth for real, no DK love. I want to see his drafts on there with PPR. We are team underdog over here. How dare you? I'm just kidding. just kidding. DK's fun too in their own right. They're just platform. Yeah. Their platform viewing pleasure is awful.
Yeah, no, I sometimes every now and then I just haven't. I've been busy. I'll jump in with Tyler and Spread when they do a DK show every week. I also sometimes like Neil Orfield. I did drafts with him. I was on his channel a couple weeks ago. Did a couple DK drafts with him. I also sometimes when he also runs DK drafts, you'll see me in there as well. So those, if you are looking for how I approach those drafts, those are ways to get a glimpse of what I do in those drafts.
Speaking of
Neil,
there he is.
Yeah, he is definitely running DK this week. So I wasn't able to jump in today, but I'm going to try tomorrow.
Yeah, if you guys haven't already, you should be going over to Neil Orfield's YouTube page and following him. Very, very good insight, into the best ball street. So please go follow him. Bindle's checking in as well. What's up, Bindles? How we doing, buddy?
What's going on?
Neil Orfield, my ears were burning. Yeah, man. They were talking about you. All right, Steve, we are up next after FK goes. Let's let him go here. Of course, all the running backs get taken. So there's that. We do have neighbors. I mean, let's
go neighbors. Let's mix this up.
That is interesting.
Now, do you want to go elite quarterback? Do you want to pull running back up?
Or do we go Nico?
Yeah, let's go different. We'll figure it out at running back.
Well, I mean, I am okay with Bucky or Chase too if you want to go that route, but
let's go Bucky. Let's go Bucky.
Right. I could hear it in your voice. You're like, yeah, we could go different. You didn't want to do it. You just didn't want to hurt my feelings. You could say it, Steve. Just say it out loud. Say it with your chest, Steve.
I mean, Nico's interesting. Like, I probably won't do many of those, but I think it's an interesting build structure if you still catch up a running back in the same way and get like four good backs. As for Hartman's question, that's a good question. I don't know how many.
Are you clearing 1,200?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus
Christ. I will have that on Underdog alone.
Are you okay? So 1,500?
I'll probably clear 2,000.
Steve, that is absolutely wild. That's
I'm maxing both the DK and drafters main. I max both pre-draft as well, and I'm doing their small, a lot of their smaller ones also.
Steve, I want to get you a Christmas present that just says "Married to the Game" and just says #bestball. All right, because that is true dedication to do that many. You know how long that takes? Like, I don't even have enough time in the day between working and fathering and coaching, and I couldn't even do two. That's absurd.
That's why I'm literally on 200 slows right now. So
I was guessing the 2,000, 2,500 range. Yeah, that is fucking wild, Steve.
Yeah, that's probably where I'm at. Somewhere.
Oh, Steve, that's awesome. I absolutely love that. That just made my night. Oh, shit. Oh, Steve, that's awesome. Seriously, though, married to the game.
Because I know an Underdog. I did 259 pre-draft. I have over 800 currently completed regular, and that doesn't include Superflex. That doesn't include rookie sophomore. It doesn't include eliminator sprint, marathon, all those. And I have a couple hundred slows just on Underdog.
Again, when you tell me that, all I think of is Steve doesn't know what slow drafting means. He's always in a fast draft, just in slow draft form. Oh my God, dude. Steve, I absolutely love it. You make me laugh. That is absurd. Also, FK Coolers has Bijan, Jonathan Taylor, and Chase Brown with Brian Thomas. That is.
So, do you want to do something fun here and go Daniels and Burrow since we have the Chase stack?
Yeah, Steve. Of course I do. Hell yeah. Let's do it. Yes. I mean, again, these drafts should be fun, right? BBM is you're getting serious. The eliminators, I think, are pretty serious.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is for fun. This is fun shit. Like, yeah, of course I want to do that, Steve. Awesome. Let's go.
Yeah, no, I mean, I treat these, to me, I've said it's like a combo of Badge Bros and rookie sophomores. It's like, just have fun with it. We don't know a lot of data on it. Like,
yeah. Hope, Numi, Underdog, if you're listening, I would like another rookie and sophomores or a sophomore juniors. Please let that be on this checklist. Or if it's not, can you add an extra checklist? Please.
I'm still hoping for a super flex, and I know PPR Tyler is hoping for the same thing. I think Who Hames is hoping for the same thing. So,
yep. Hartman says I have like 1,200 and knew I wasn't touching Steve. No. Hartman. Anybody in the chat ellipsing Steve's 2,000 to 2,500? Just out of curiosity. If so, you're also getting a Married to the Game T-shirt. What did you say? Thanks for the stream. Really give the pup a pet or 10 for me. Also, I love when sometimes I check back in the chat and two people are just having their own conversation in the chat. It's awesome. Stephen WC, how about Soph and AARP like, say, Stafford? FK says he's going to finish over 1,500.
I love it, FK.
Absolutely incredible. That's so funny. All right, Steve, coming up here, what do we want to do? Travian Henderson is there. We have Breece Hall and fucking Ken Walker.
I mean, I would probably do a Ken Walker in this because we're just betting that he stays healthy and he can.
Yeah. Do you want Travian and Walker? Do we want to take McBride or Evans?
I definitely would do Walker. I'm very bullish on Evans, but we already have Bucky. I don't mind it. Yeah, let's go Travion. Let's go for upside.
10-4. All right, so we got Jaden Daniels, Burrow, different buys, Irving, Walker, Henderson, different buys, and then Chase and Neighbors.
Yeah, so the only overlap right now we have is Neighbors and Hendo. So just not another week 14.
Yeah, well, we also have Burrow and Chase, but
I mean, the big thing is, ideally, I like to only have max of 2 any buy in between my running backs and receivers.
Gotcha.
I think, let's see, we could go. So I wouldn't do Chuba. Like maybe we do a week 10 running back, like a Pollard again, or a Pacheco.
Pollard, Pacheco. We could also do
Harvey,
Bill. Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, never mind. We can't even do Scatabo. Steve, are you going to draft Scatabo in this format?
I probably will one time just for.
Yeah, you will.
Hey, he'll be like 2% owned. So
yeah.
I do think scrolling down a little bit can help.
So then, what do we want to target here for our wide receiver tight ends? I mean, J-Mo's interesting. Adams, Worthy. Oh no, shit, we can't do Worthy.
Yeah,
we could do Adams. We could do McBride, J-Mo.
I think Adams would be good, or J-Mo, either one of those. So one of those 2 week 8s, I think is good.
Okay.
And then are we going to take a running back here as well?
Yeah. Who do you want? I mean,
let's go Harvey.
So take the full upside of the.
Yeah, let's go full. Like since we waited, let's go for upside potential. So I'd go like I think Harvey and JMO are fun.
Harvey and JMO?
Yeah.
All right. Over. Okay. Yeah, I guess.
I mean, I love Adams. Don't get me wrong. If you want to go Adams, I'm okay with that also. But I do JMO or Adams, whichever one you decide.
Man, that's a tough one, Steve.
Yeah. I mean, let's go Adam. Adam, even with Jimmy Garoppolo, he finished as a top 15 receiver 2 years ago. So let's go Adam. Even if Stafford's hurt, Adams is a dude.
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, I like them like very close. So like that is really tough. Like, gun to the head. Like, what do you do? Like, I feel this is how I feel. I feel like Jameson Williams has more of an upside potential, but I feel like Adams gets more targets. So like you want the upside of like targets and just hope that he just does well with those targets, or do you take Jameson Williams that could bust one off and get you like 30 points in a week potentially, which I don't know if Adams can get you anymore. It's tough.
Yeah. No, tomorrow is going to be a dark day for me. That's for sure with the 4-hour clocks. Now 4 hours isn't too bad. When it goes down to 1 hour, or in DK, when it goes down to like 10 minutes and 2 minutes, I had over 100 DK drafts going last year when it went down to 2 minutes.
Yep.
That was insane.
Steve, we got one more pick, and then we are going to pop off here. And Best Ball Jeopardy will start. It looks like we do have all the contestants backstage. Meg has texted us and said, "You guys are late. You're all dead, fired, except for Steve. She can't fire Steve. I am gone. You will never see me." I'm just kidding. You had an allotment. You couldn't even stay to the time.
I think we go back to Debo. I mean, it's a stack. It's a different buy. I think it makes a lot of sense. He's not going to be near 100% owned.
I was gonna say, like, do you want to take Terry or no?
I honestly, Debo looked good the other night. And
he did, yeah.
Camp reports have been looking good. And like Debo is going to be.
There is Egbuka.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. So you think we just go back to Debo again?
I think so. It's a stack. Like if we didn't have the stack, that'd be different. But
okay. All right.
By Andrew.
Trust the process. Trust the process. Yeah. All right, everybody. We appreciate you guys once again tuning into Lineup Legends. Best Ball Jeopardy coming to you live. Steve, it was fun, buddy. I'll see you next week.
It was. Sounds good, man. Good luck to both Jeopardy contestants.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. Bye, guys. All right. How do we remove Steve? There you go. Bruni's got it. That's right. We are phasing over into Best Ball Jeopardy. I will bring on the contestants now, do a quick interview, and then your Alex Trebek is back to get started. So we have Cody from OffTheSchneid. We have Candyman from Fantasy Football Garage. Very exciting. This Best Ball Jeopardy tournament has led us all to this, boys. This is the Best Ball Jeopardy semifinals. One of you is going to be moving on to play either Neil Orfield or PPR Tyler. I saw Neil in chat. So I'll interview you each. Cody, how are you doing? I see you have a stream after this. And of course, by the way, as you're coming in for Jeopardy, hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed to the FanSpeak Network. Of course, if you're watching on YouTube, come over. It's much more fun to chat with us here in the YouTube streets. We appreciate that as well. The links to these wonderful Best Ball content creators is in the description. So make sure you're following these guys both on Twitter and their YouTube channels. I know Cody's going live after this. Candyman might be going live after this. Is this true? Do we have a cross stream? I don't know. I'll find out. Cody, how are you doing? How are you feeling tonight? What are you thinking for semifinals?
I'm doing well. Yeah, we're streaming after this. I got to get back on the horse, back off the disabled list. So
that's right. Welcome back from IR. Welcome back from IR.
Appreciate that. Yeah. A couple weeks, little spring training, a little preseason injury, but we're back. We're feeling good. I thought I'd come on and beat Candyman in his own game over here. I know I'm already in his head. He's rattled. We need a time clock on this guy, Bruni. Keep the gentleman's time gentlemanly with this guy. I know I've seen this previous episodes.
You want military time.
Yeah, and it's he's rattling off 16 different teams and all these, like, we don't have time for
some of the math needs it. That's for sure.
Only bye week math. I will not be that's a whole other ball game altogether.
Well, we'll see how you feel when you're up on the clock as well.
The most gentlemanly there's been, that's for sure. Especially that piece of shit PPR Tyler out there.
Whoa!
Oh, we're even trash talking for the
Here we
next
go.
round here. We're even trash talking for the next round.
The
I like that.
doubleheader is Monday, right?
Yes, the doubleheader is
Yeah.
Monday. So then, yes,
I saw Tyler trying to chirp Neil. He's like, "I'll see you next Wednesday."
I know.
I'll see you next Wednesday.
I messaged him privately, and I was like, it is Monday, right? Because I think you said you were coaching a game on next Wednesday. Yes, he's coaching next Wednesday. The semifinals between PPR Tyler and Neil Overfield is Monday night at 8, and then the winner of this match will play the winner of that match right after. So semifinals, finals, then next Monday. So look for that. We've got a lot of good stuff coming. We see people in chat. Again, get ready to answer some questions. So Cody, the bottom line is you're feeling good. You're already trash talking PPR Tyler. You're getting in Candyman's head. You're feeling good for tonight.
I'm looking past this kid, like PPR Tyler can't even get his chirp straight. Like I'm looking past Candyman over here. I'm already in the finals, and that chum PPR Tyler better hope he gets past the genius Neil Orfield. We'll see how it goes.
I like that you were even trash talking Candyman in BBG's 12-hour stream. This is like, this is cross stream chirping. I like that.
As soon as I got the ticket that it was Candyman, I started digging his grave, and it's all ready to go for him. So all I got to do is lay him down, and then make my way to the finals.
Okay. All right. Candyman, now's your time to retort. And I have to ask like a pregame question. Strategy wise, sometimes you talk out your answers. Are you going to do that to potentially give any advantage to Cody if he has a chance to steal, or are you going to talk out the answers? What are you thinking for tonight? And any rebuttal to Cody's trash talking here?
Actions speak louder than words, they say. So let's leave it all on the field. It's a good look though, Cody. Very original, the look you got there. So
There it is.
who's in whose head now?
Yeah, I saw some chump doing it. I thought I'd make it look good.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, guys. Well, everybody, I'll be behind the scenes, keeping score for you guys. Everybody enjoy the Best Ball Jeopardy semifinals. Remember, answer questions in chat. Come over from YouTube, hit that like button, answer questions in chat. And Best Ball Jeopardy semifinals starts now.
This is Jeopardy! And now, here is the host of Jeopardy!
That's me, Justin Bruni, the host of Best Ball Jeopardy. We're back in it. Gentlemen, I love all the action. I love all the chirping. We're going to get right to it. We got the board pulled up here. A couple of notes before we jump in. There are a few questions here. They'll pop up. They're just going to be images, and there will be clues. You can ask me how many clues there are if I don't outright tell you, but I will probably just be sitting there repeating them over and over and over, making sure that you do have them available to you. Candyman, you are going to get the coin call. Do you want heads or tails?
Give me tails, Bruni.
Tails. Tails it is. You have the board, or you can pass. It is up to you, sir.
Let's start with, let's do name that stack for 600, please.
Name that stack for 6. All right. We've got wide receiver, ADP 89.5, running back, ADP 92.9, wide receiver, ADP 120, quarterback, ADP 132, and running back, ADP 164. I need each player. This is not a team pick. I need each player.
That is Jaden Higgins, Joe Mixon, Christian Kirk, CJ Stroud, and Nick Chubb. Final answer.
One more time.
That is Jaden Higgins, Joe Mixon, Christian Kirk, CJ Stroud, and Nick Chubb. Final answer.
Nailed it. Nailed it for 600.
There we go.
Nice.
People losing their minds at home. How could he possibly know that?
Oh, the Texans stack, you say?
Oh, that. Sorry, I don't know why it got out of here. 100 points to whoever said there was a technical error. All right, you took 600 off the board for name that stack. Where are you going?
I think I've got it memorized. What's available. There's only one gone. So let's do name that stack for 400.
For 400. We'll get the rest of them pulled up as well. All right, we've got QB 17, wide receiver 59, wide receiver 60, wide receiver 92, and running back 49. Name that stack.
And so it's name each of those, or just name the team.
Nope, you got to name each of the players. And name the stack. You have to name each of the players.
Oh, all right. This is Justin Herbert, Keenan Allen, Quentin Johnston, Trey Harris. Flip that order. And then the last one's Najee Harris.
You'll have to do that again? That whole flip the order?
Justin Herbert, followed by Keenan Allen, followed by Trey Harris, then Quentin Johnston, and then Najee Harris.
Final answer.
Final answer.
That is incorrect. Cody to steal.
Let's go Justin Herbert, Keenan Allen, Trey Harris. KLS, and Najee Harris.
Clarification on KLS?
Oh, man. Lambert Smith?
Final answer.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Nice.
You didn't know his name? You just knew the acronym?
I don't remember his first name. It's like Kareem or something.
Yeah,
Lambert
I mean,
Smith?
it's weird. Like I never thought that Bill
I don't draft
was
him.
a weird name. I'm sorry, Krosky Merritt was a weird name. Sorry, I'm just monologuing while I get the board pulled back up here.
Oh, I got patience.
The whole
patience.
Bill thing never
Except
really
for-
made sense to me.
Except
People
for
are like,
Candyman.
Who's Bill? Quick 200-point lead there, or dollars, yen, whatever, unit of
Canadian dollars.
what do they call that?
Canadian dollars.
Wrong trivia show. The board is yours, sir.
Let's do rookie ADP for 400.
Rookie ADP for 400. All right. Highest ADP this offseason was 117 on August 18th, and the lowest was pick 82 on April 28th. This receiver currently ranks wide receiver 56. ADP is 116. Team quarterback 1 ranks quarterback 14.
Luther Burden, final answer.
That is correct.
Rookie ADP 600.
Just going off the chart, the clues here. Back, their highest ADP this offseason was 205. Lowest was 135. This player is up 12.3 spots in the last 30 days. Again, that's a running back.
50. Running back, okay.
Highest ADP 205. Lowest ADP 135. This player is up 12.3 spots in the last 30 days.
And did you say what he goes at currently?
I did not.
So running back, sorry, can you run through those clues again?
Running back, highest ADP 205, lowest ADP 135. And the player is up 12.3 spots in the last 30 days. It's a running back.
Ooh.
One correct answer in the chat. Very many different answers in the chat. Love to see that. But there is one correct answer in the chat.
I'm going to go with Dylan Sampson, final answer.
How do they do it? It is correct.
Nice.
You just felt it, right? You just felt it.
Well, it's the fluctuation, and he should be back down, right? He was back down on the chart, so he's falling right now. But the 30 days is what was the sneaky part, because he's down in the last 7, but I'm pretty sure he's up in the last 30.
Exactly.
Let's do rookie ADP 800, please.
Rookie ADP for 800. Another chart. I'm going to bring up a clue or two here. There's less clues the harder the questions get. Highest ADP, 118. Lowest ADP, 97. This is a running back. Oh, got to take off the shades. Got to get close.
I got to see the chart.
Got to see. Yeah, no, get in there. Dig in.
So sorry, what were the clues again?
This is a running back. This is a running back.
Yep.
Highest ADP, 118. Lowest ADP, 97. Really wanting some gentleman's time, I'm guessing.
97. 118.
The chat has this answer unanimously. I love it.
Let's do. Oh man, that's a tough one.
Not really.
Oh,
man, I'm drawing some blanks over here. Let's
Whoa.
say
soon. We'll give you like another. We got another 12 before I put you on time.
I think this is pretty sure this is wrong.
Well, you're on time now. You're on a about 10-second timer here.
Yeah, this is wrong, but let's say Quinshon Judkins.
Final answer.
Yeah.
That is incorrect. Candyman to steal.
Shout out to Meg for this one. This is Cam Scattaboo. Final answer.
Oh man, that's great.
This is a fan speak show. Got to have some Cam Scattaboo up in here. Very good. Very well done, Cody or Candyman, excuse me. Tonight's show, the Cody man, that was playing through my head. Mostly in all the tags I should create all these videos. Forgive me. That was an $800 steal, Meg, if you were looking to catch that. The board is back to you, Candyman. How are we feeling? Where are we looking?
Let's do rookie ADP for 1,000, please.
Rookie ADP for 1,000. This is a wide receiver. It's the only clue I have. This is a wide receiver.
Let's see. A wide receiver. Bottom of that. Yes, sir. This is Emeka Egbuka. Final answer.
That is correct. Couple of correct answers from the chat. Love to see that.
Man,
again,
that Scattaboo one was harder than that.
You knew the penis chart with just the receiver.
Yeah.
I
was literally looking at his chart actually like earlier today.
Well, that helps if you were just looking at like literally the correct answer like moment before. Yeah. Were you staring at bye weeks too?
Let's do.
I know bye weeks.
Oh,
rookie.
Maybe
ADP,
not the math, but go ahead.
Rookie ADP for 200. We'll finish the topic.
Clearing the category. This rookie had the highest ADP on 725 of 215. His lowest ADP of the offseason, 178, just recently, August 19th. This player currently ranks wide receiver 73 with a week 8 bye, 5th round pick, 166th overall in this NFL draft. Who are we talking about?
This lowest ADP. Okay.
Yeah, this is harder than some of those.
Look at all these clues.
This is.
I'll tell you what. You can't chirp.
Horton. Final answer.
That is correct. Yeah, that is correct. You can't chirp when the other guy just nails it. And two, I mean, PPR Tyler will eat that question up, guys.
Took him a second.
Took him too long.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
the week 8 gave it away. Let's do in the form of a question for 600.
In the form of a question for 600. We have a chart here. I've got some stats to run by you. This is a week 17 player chart. Okay.
All right.
27 carries, 147 rush yards, and 1 rushing touchdown. Who are we talking about?
Are there any other clues?
That's it. 27 carries, 147 rush yards, 1 rushing touchdown.
And this is week 17, right?
Week 17. Correct.
Could you run through the stats just one more time on the carries and the yards?
Absolutely. 27 carries, 147 rush yards, and 1 rushing touchdown. 27 for 147 and a tutty.
Who is Jonathan Taylor? Final answer.
That is incorrect. Cody to steal.
I know it's someone fucked up.
Fucked up. Wow.
It's someone like super oddball weird.
Super oddball. Weird.
I'm going to guess Sincere McCormick. Final answer.
Sincere McCormick. Wow. That's a crazy answer. That is wild. That is wild, Cody.
Not correct, eh?
Not correct. No.
If that was correct, I would have quit fantasy football if that was the right answer.
I didn't even notice this because I did have to black out the name. This name is like really short. So like Sincere McCormick would have been like really, really tight to fit in that little bar there. This is Sir Derrick Henry.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. I thought it was someone oddball due to injury.
Yeah. Candyman, the board is still yours. You were both incorrect there.
That was ridiculously hard. So let's pick something. Not that. Let's do Best Ball Mania 6 ADP stocks for 200.
ADP stocks for 2. What wide receiver rose the most ADP spots in the last 7 days?
This is Keenan Allen. Final answer.
Click, click, bang, bang. That is Keenan Allen. To the moon. Keenan Allen to the moon. The board is yours still?
Let's do it for 600. So let's jump up a little bit more.
Skipping the 400, going to the middle of the board here. Which starting NFL QB rose the most ADP spots in the last 30 days?
And they're a starter for sure. That's right. They're definitely a starter.
Correct. Which starting NFL QB rose the most ADP spots in the last 30 days?
This is JJ McCarthy. Final answer.
That is incorrect. Cody to steal.
Man, I was looking at this earlier, and I know not a lot of quarterbacks have moved much at all. I was going to say Anthony Richardson, but you clarified the starter because 30 days Anthony Richardson has risen, but he's fallen. I know Brock Purdy was lower. I know Fields was 10, and now he's 12. Maybe I shouldn't have said that, but I'm going to go Brock Purdy. Final answer.
That is incorrect. Correct answer is Cam Ward. It's only up 8 spots. Only up 8
I knew
spots.
nobody rose very much.
It's not a huge spread at the quarterbacks, but still the highest up there. Anthony Richardson, I think, actually did have higher spots, but again, not a starter.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yep, Cody or Candyman, back to you.
Let's do the ADP stocks for 400 this time.
ADP stocks for 4, bumping back down. What 2 wide receivers fell the most ADP spots in the last 7 days? What 2 wide receivers?
This is Quentin Johnston and Trey Harris. Final answer.
That is incorrect. Cody to steal, looking a little confident with the head shake there.
Quentin Johnston and Jack Bash. Final.
That is correct. That is correct. The correct redacted answer for 400, Meg. Cody, board is back to you.
Let's do in the form of a question for 400.
In the form of a question for 400.
Oh, Jesus.
Got a passing chart here, if you couldn't tell from the keys below. This player had 33 completions on 43 pass attempts, 377 passing yards, 3 passing touchdowns, and 1 interception week 17. Name that player. 33 for 43, 377 pass yards, 3 tutties, 1 pick.
I don't suppose I can get the rushing stats.
There's not much for this guy.
Oh man,
Candyman,
There.
speaking it into existence, even giving it potentially a clue to Cody, kind of even pushing him in a direction. You know, that's the audacity, the swagger.
This could be one of the highest rushing floor quarterbacks in the entire league. It could be.
Could be.
Oh, no.
I'm just gonna. I mean, I know he scored a lot of points in week 17, so I kind of have to go with it. That's a good amount of points. Let's say Joe Burrow. Final answer.
Do you want to rephrase the answer?
Who is Joe Burrow? Final answer.
That is incorrect. Candyman to steal.
Who is Drew Lock? Final answer.
That is incorrect. We did have one correct answer in the chat. It was Sam Darnold.
You
Darnold.
seem super confident for Drew Lock. That's the most confident anyone's ever said the name Drew Lock.
Drew Lock did have a big week 17. He did have a very big week 17.
Drew Lock had more points than Sam Darnold.
Wow, wild. I did not remember that one. Let's go. Let's do random best ball for 400.
Random best ball for 400. Starting a new category here. Just need to name the team here. This is a name the team. Okay. So wide receiver 43, running back 27, running back 28, and QB 16. Just need to name the team.
Minnesota Vikings. Final answer.
That is correct. Minnesota Vikings. That is correct for 400.
Let's do random best ball for 6.
Random best ball for 600. Tight end 13 currently. 44 receptions last year. 2 tutties. Year prior had 113.8 fantasy points. Half point PPR, of course. Current ADP is pick 130. Who are we talking about?
Oh, man.
Got to take them off. It's time to get serious. I don't know how you guys do it. I have to. These are fake. This is just for Jeopardy. I can't even do that.
I had a horrific fireworks incident during the summer.
That's sick. That's sick. Real dogs howl at the moon. Going to be coming up on time soon here.
Man.
You got about 15.
Let's do I know this is wrong. Man, I can't even see it in my head. Let's go Jake Ferguson. Final answer.
That is incorrect. Candyman to steal.
Dalton Kincaid. Final answer.
That is correct. Right. Dalton Kincaid.
Nice.
Tight end 13 by association, based on the implication.
Just coming in for a score update. So was that steal was for 600?
Correct.
Okay. And so we got 3,400 Candyman, 2,200 Cody, in case any daily doubles come up.
Looking good. Candyman, the board is yours.
This is the fun category. Let's do random best ball for 800. I'm a little bit disappointed it's in English, but I guess we ran out of languages.
We did not. Just English is we identify as English as well. Nothing wrong with that.
For the home team.
Some player breakdowns here. So naming one player. Last season, this player finished wide receiver 23, 174 fantasy points. Year prior, wide receiver 24, 183. The year prior, wide receiver 28, 146. And in 2021, wide receiver 33, 144 fantasy points. Just one player. This is their production in the last 4 years. Who are we talking about?
This is a tough one. I'm gonna throw a guess out there. I'm gonna say Devonta Smith. Final answer.
That is incorrect. That is incorrect. Cody to steal.
Hmm.
We did have someone guess Devonta Smith in the chat. They were also incorrect. We do have a correct answer in the chat as well. Hats off to that person.
I'm going to say T. Higgins' final answer.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Jacoby Myers.
No.
Oh,
That's what I was
wow.
going to
Yeah.
say. I talked myself out of it.
Somebody called
my
it out,
God.
Mr. Consistent in the chat. Just
a tough
Oh
one.
man, I talked myself out of it. That was
Tough.
as soon as I saw it.
Tough.
Oh, what a horrible human being.
Let's do random best ball for 200.
random best ball for 2. 8 tight ends scored 6+ touchdowns last season. Name 3 of them. Name 3.
Okay. So 3 of those 8. One of them is Mark Andrews. One of them is Sam Laporta. And the last one is
The suspense.
I think George. I'm gonna go George Kittle. Final answer.
One more time, the 3, all 3.
Mark Andrews, Sam Laporta, and then George Kittle. Final answer.
That is correct for 200.
Johnny Smith was in there.
Johnny Smith was in there as well as Zach Ertz, Tucker Kraft, Pat Freiermuth, and Isaiah Likely. All right. That was for 200. Where are we going?
Let's do name that stack for 200.
Name that stack for 2. Again, I need every player. So QB 27, wide receiver 17, tight end 35, wide receiver 107, and running back 69. Giggity.
Running back 69. That is far out there. 69. Okay. I guess it's not. No, that is actually no 69th running back.
Pretty normal for some people.
The 69th running back. I'm gonna think on this one. That's pretty far out there. I thought I knew who it was based on the QB and the wide receiver, but that's really thrown me off. Okay. This is Matthew Stafford. This is Devontae Adams, and then Terrence Ferguson. Wide receiver 107 is going to be Jordan Whittington, and then running back 69 is going to be Corum. Final answer.
That is incorrect. Cody to steal.
I'm going to do Stafford, Adams, Higbee, Whittington, and Corum.
Final answer?
Final answer.
That is incorrect. You two swapped the tight ends, but you both needed to swap. Well, actually, Candyman, you had the tight end correct. Cody, you had the tight end wrong. You both needed the correct wide receiver 107, which is Tutu Atwell, not Jordan Whittington. Tutu.
Tutu goes before Whittington, doesn't he still?
I don't draft any of Whittington.
Neither do I.
Have one. I think I have one Atwell. One Atwell. One bullet.
That was tough. That was 200. That's a deep one, deep cut. Let's do name that stack for 1,000. Big money.
Says it's hard, goes right back in. It's going to be even harder. Quarterback, ADP 161. Running back, ADP 215. Wide receiver, ADP 212. Wide receiver, ADP 163. And wide receiver, ADP 206. I need each player.
Okay.
Wow.
Kapow. You said it. You called it. You're like, wow, tough category. Let's go to the hardest question on the board.
All right. QB. Let me get them all. Let me get them all before I answer.
Bear Claw.
Yeah, I got it. And shout out to Bear Claws. This is going to be Geno Smith, Raheem Mostert. Then at 212, we have Trey Tucker. At 163, Dante Thornton. At 206, we have Jack Besh. Final answer.
That is correct. He says it's hard,
Wow.
tough category,
Oh,
goes to the very top of the elevator, knocks down the second 1,000 answer corrected here. A lot of thousands up there.
let's do name that stack for 800.
Clearing out the category. Going to try and play some keep away here. Again, looking at ADP, not position rank. Tight end, ADP 116. Wide receiver, ADP 150. Wide receiver, ADP 69. Wide receiver, ADP 81. And quarterback, ADP 127.
I'm hoping I'm right on this one. This is one of my favorite stacks. So I'm going to go with the tight end is Tucker Kraft, and then it's Romeo Dobbs. We have Matthew Golden. We have Reed, and then we have Love for the QB. Final answer.
Finally, that is correct. Well done. For 800.
All right. Let's do random best ball for 1,000.
Random best ball for 1,000, clearing the left side of the board. 7 players recorded 15 yards per reception with a minimum of 50 receptions in 2024. Name 4 of them.
Okay. 7 players recorded 15 yards per reception, minimum 50 receptions in 2024. Okay, that narrows the list. Got to get at least 50 receptions. So 4 of them, and there's only 7. It's a pretty small list to get to. Let's see if I can do it. I'm going to give no answer. I'm going to pass to Cody.
Interesting. Very interesting.
That's a really hard one. This is
Passing
really
on a 1K, not giving any type of sort of answers. Interesting strategy.
smart strategy, really.
Yeah.
This is a
Can't
really
win,
hard
don't
question.
play. Shorzy, look it up. I don't believe we have any correct answers in the chat.
I only know one of the 4, so I can't give them up.
Yeah, I think I have one. I think I have one. Let's do.
No, I
Okay.
think someone got it in the chat. Actually, I think
I need to name 4. Okay.
tough to keep track of all your guesses. Got to dig deep. Pivotal moment here. Pivotal moment.
This is not an easy one.
A 1K swing and control the board is looking good. We're trying to clear out that second half of the Jeopardy board here.
Let's do Jamar Chase, George Pickens, CeeDee Lamb, and Justin Jefferson. Final answer.
That is incorrect. Acceptable answers were Jamison Williams, A.J. Brown, Calvin Ridley, Jaden Reed, Darnell Mooney, G.P. George Pickens, and D.K. Metcalf.
No Alec Pierce?
Nope. Didn't have 50 receptions.
No, he didn't have 50 catches. Yeah.
Was it like 48 or 49?
It was like 40,
It wasn't 50.
2 or something, like 44.
It wasn't
That
50.
was my only guess. So
Mine was
tough.
George Pickens for sure. That was my like number one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Candyman, back to you.
Let's get it started. Let's do some bye-week math for 200.
Bye-week math for 200. Right here, you've got the Dolphins times the sum of all week 6 teams. So if a week 6 team has a value of 6, you add it to the next 6 and so on and so on and so on.
Understood. Okay.
So for example, week 5, there's 4 teams. That would make 20.
This answer is
okay.
This answer is 144. Final answer.
That is correct. It is 12 times 12. There is only 2 teams on bye week 6. 6 plus 6 is 12 times 12 is 144. Plus 200 to you, and the board is in your control.
Bye-week math 400, please.
Bye-week math for 400. We've got the bye week of the team that led the league in passing touchdowns last season times the bye week of the team that led the league in rushing touchdowns last season. Do that math.
I think I understand. I hope I know. I'm going to go out on a limb here and just take a guess at it because I think that's what it is. 80. Final answer.
That is incorrect. Cody to steal.
Yeah. 70 final answer.
That is incorrect. Very quick shots there. Just quick numbers you just threw out there. Do you want to tell me the teams you're thinking of?
Bengals Ravens was me.
Okay.
I had Bengals Lions, but I think it's actually Bengals Eagles now that I think more about it.
It was the Bengals and the Bills.
Bills.
That's
Bills.
right. It was the Bills. All right. So
Bills. So
it's still 70 though, no?
No.
10 times 7?
No, it's 9 times 7.
Oh, so it wasn't the Bengals.
Yeah. No, it was the Bengals.
Bengals are by week 10.
Oh, so it is 70.
Yeah.
And you hit 70.
Yep.
So there you go. It's just bad math. So 400 to Cody. He's back alive. He's just correcting the math here.
All right. That'll help. That'll help. Let's do BBM ADP stocks for 800.
Which NFL tight end fell the most ADP spots in the last 14 days?
Days. Weird. I don't even know data on that.
Got a correct answer in the chat.
The last 14 days. Let's just say the fall continue. Let's go Pat Fryermuth final.
That is incorrect. Candyman to steal.
I have two in mind, but I'm just going to go with the first one I thought of. I'll say Isaiah Likely, final answer.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Mike Gesicki. Mike Gesicki had a couple of
that's
correct
right.
answers in the chat.
Injury, a little hammy injury. I was thinking of
That's
injuries. Let's do in the form of a question for 800.
In the form of a question for 800. Another passing chart. Pull up the clues for you here. Where'd you go? This player went 29 for 38, 320 passing yards, 3 passing touchdowns, no interceptions, week 17. 29 for 38, 320 pass yards, 3 passing TDs, no interceptions, week 17.
I want to say True Lock. Let's stick with let's go Joe Burrow again. Bengals never fail. Joe Burrow, final answer.
That's incorrect.
If it's Drew Lock, that's hilarious.
Who is Jared Goff, final answer?
That is incorrect. Not the season you would have thought from this player, but out of week 17, but Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes.
Let's do ADP stocks 1,000.
ADP stocks for 1,000. JCM was the biggest RB riser in the last 30 days. Which 2 RBs followed him?
Oh, man. Literally looking at this earlier today. Man. Last 30 days. Last 30 days. Let's go with. Oh, man, that's a tough one in 30 days. Let's do Trevion Henderson and Ollie Gordon. Final answer.
That is incorrect. Candyman to steal.
30 days is a long time. I'm going to go out on a limb. One of them would be Quinshawn Judkins, and the other one would be Nick Chubb. Final answer.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Tank Bigsby and Braylon Allen. Tank Bigsby and
that
Braylon
makes
Allen.
sense. 30 days. That's tough.
Man.
Jeez.
Still to you, Cody.
Let's do in the form of a question for 1,000.
In the form of a question for 1,000, ring the bell. Meg, we're going to need some help here. I'm guessing Cody's going to need that true
Probably
daily
true.
double.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So we have Cody is at 2,600, Candyman 5,600.
True daily double it is.
What was his total?
26?
2,600
Okay.
and 5,600.
All right. Going to potentially 52. What are we
In the
thinking?
form of a question for 200. True daily double.
Here we go. This player went 11 for 12, 11 catches on 12 targets, 131 receiving yards, 3 receiving touchdowns, week 17. Who is it?
Who is T. Higgins? Final answer?
That is correct. That is correct. We have a game. I believe 5,200 to 5,600 with 3 questions left. The comeback kid is in the house.
This is the hardest friggin' the hardest category. Let's go bye week math for 600.
Bye week math for 6. The Steelers times the Bills times the Saints divided by Panthers minus the Browns. Do that math. God, I love when it comes down to bye week math. Candyman with the facial calculations. I love it. We'll give you about another 20 seconds.
Holy, really? This is tough math. Give me a second. I got the numbers. I just got to do the last calculation.
At 20, I'll give you gentlemen's time. So you still got about 12 left of that. On gentlemen's time.
Oh, man. Let's do... Man.
If you've got it, work it out. We're here for it. Well, let's hear your math.
Let's do 8.
Final answer?
Sure.
That is incorrect. Candyman to steal.
77 final answer.
That is correct. 77. 385 over 5. 385 over 5. Candyman, 2 questions left. What are we looking for?
That put me up by 1,000. So let's do bi-week math for
I think an 8.
Good
Lord.
Let me think for 1 sec. So then I'm up by...
You were up by 4. Now you went up by 1,000.
Right.
Man, it was right there.
Okay, let's just do bi-week math for 800 then.
For 800, okay. The sum of NFL bye weeks from the 3 NFL teams created in the 1990s. You take those 3 teams, bye weeks from 2025, you total them together.
Just add them together, the sum of the 3 teams?
Created in the 1990s, correct.
Okay. The sum of 5 weeks. 3 teams.
Cody almost finished with his drink. Kind of excited to see what happens at the bottom of that bottle.
I should have been able to get that last one. I didn't add the 0 in my math. And I just rounded up to 8. That was terrible.
Son of a...
Oh, God.
I know what this is. I'm thinking back.
It's an easy one.
Oh,
there's a technicality on one of these teams, but I think it counts. So I'm going to say the answer is 25 final answer.
that is incorrect. Cody says this is an easy one.
28 final answer.
Wow, so close. 29. You guys can confirm my math. You can confirm my math. The
14 plus 8 plus 6.
14 plus 7 plus 8. 14
Who's 7? The Jags? The Jags are 8.
So Panthers 14, Ravens 7, Jaguars 8.
Shouldn't it be the Texans?
The Texans are 2002.
Wow, okay. The Ravens were created in the 90s. Wow.
The Ravens were the Colts. Right. They were created because they were the
Baltimore. Wow. I thought it was Texans there.
So close. You are still within 1,000. So, Candyman, this question is still, you still have to answer or pass. You're up by 1,000, I believe. Bye week of the youngest NFL franchise minus the bye week of the oldest NFL franchise. Go. For the win, I might add. If you if you hit this, that is a game winner.
I'm just going to go with my gut here. The answer is 1. Final answer.
That is incorrect. Cody to steal and potentially tie the game to go to a tiebreaker, a 1-question tiebreaker.
I have to say that it's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Green Bay Packers, and the answer is 3. Final answer.
That is incorrect. We were looking for the Texans, 2002, and we were looking for the Cardinals. They were founded in 1898 as the Morgan Athletic Club in Chicago, joined the NFL as a charter member in 1920.
But the Raiders should be right, though. Not the oldest is fine, but the Raiders are the newest.
That's a team created, not an NFL franchise. An NFL franchise.
Clarified, but I wouldn't have gotten that anyways.
So it was 6 minus 8, which is -2 was the answer that we were looking for there, boys.
Oh,
very good. Very good matchup. I'm proud of both of you. You know, Cody. I mean, you were on the precipice of topping the greatest comeback in Best Ball Jeopardy. So I mean that was a wild finish. Took clear advantage of the double Jeopardy benefit there. Just waiting for it in the weeds. Love it.
What really hurts is those 2 that I should have got. There was one earlier. I can't remember the other. There was one that was an easy answer. I should have gotten that one. And the bye week math, I just didn't add the 0 and round it up. So that one was on me. But good game. Well done.
It's a game of inches.
Good game.
It is a game of inches. I was going to say, Bruni, do you love that it came? Usually I do a post-game interview with each. Do you love that it came down to bye week math? Do you love that it came down to the last
I just love that it came down to the last question. I have tiebreakers built in. I won't say what they are now, but I have them ready. So I was glad because that happened a while ago. I think it may have been maybe it was Hartman's episode. I don't remember, but someone almost had a tie. I was like, I gotta have something ready. So
that's got to be one of the closer matches.
Oh, it absolutely was.
One question, hanging in the thread there. That was brilliant. So just pure entertainment. Just pure entertainment. I love it.
Well, I have to thank both of you for obviously being part of this inaugural Best Ball Jeopardy tournament. Such an impressive performances by both of you. Cody, again, it came down to the absolute wire. Tell us what you got going on your channel the rest of Best Ball Summer, which is basically like a week and a half.
Yeah, back off the injury list, back off the disabled list. I'll be streaming right in about 15 minutes here, doing a quick Best Ball Mania. Got to get my max in, so I got to kind of put the pedal down. We only have like 2 more weeks of hot Best Ball Summer, so I got to get like 44 drafts in of just that tournament. We'll see what else they rip before it ends, but that's what I'm doing. I'll be streaming a little bit as much as I can, and appreciate you guys putting this together, having me on. That was great. It was fun. Gave it my best effort. I know most of the people in the comments seem like they want a Candyman to win, so I'm glad they got their just due on that one.
There's Cody fans everywhere.
I think he was leading the poll.
There's Cody fans everywhere, but no, we appreciate you, Cody. And yes, if for some reason you're not following Cody on Twitter or his channel, OffTheSchneid, links are in the description. Candyman, on to the Best Ball Jeopardy finals. And yes, with bye-week math, obviously helping you get there, of course, but a very close battle here with Cody. How do you feel? How do you feel about your chances with either Neil or PPR Tyler, who Neil is giving some trash talking with already, which I love, by the way. How are you feeling?
Yeah, always a fun time, a blast. Thanks for having me on, Meg, the Fanspeak Network. Thanks for putting this together, Bruni, and shout out to Cody, great competitor, a true ball knower. I was starting to sweat there because
I got that day.
We're bringing in some ball knowledge, and I'm like, oh, I have to remember the oldest franchise. Cody's gonna get this right, and it's gonna come down to the wire, and it really did. So that was fun and always a great time. Looking forward to the finals. This has been one of the most fun parts of Best Ball Summer.
Thank you.
And I'm not really worried about Neil. I mean, this is past his bedtime, and then old man goes to bed early, and then PPR Tyler, he's a young gun. He doesn't have it. He couldn't name any of these history questions around the NFL. So I think I'm right in the sweet spot. You know, not too young, not too old, just the right.
Just
age to
right.
win it all.
Just right. Okay. So, okay. We've got a fake news from Neil in the chat. But I like the trash talk early, And again, this semifinals between Neil and Tyler will be Monday night, 8 p.m. Finals immediately after. So get ready for the finals. Candyman, what do you have on your channel? You had an amazing marathon stream, which I joined. I'm relaxing in bed. Okay, I'll get these marathon promo and I get in a stream with my brother, or I get in a room with my brother, Nez, Candyman, all these other people. I'm like, wait, this is a stream, isn't it? And then I see it's a Candyman stream. So of course, it was a incredibly sharp room, but I did 2 drafts with you because it was so fun. So super fun stream last night. What else you got coming up on your channel for the rest of Hot Best Ball Summer?
Yes, yeah, that was fun. It's I don't get to do a whole lot of those marathons, but it seems like the best ball streets were hot last night in the marathons, getting that promo in. I'm just gonna be ripping drafts, doing streams, the rest of Best Ball Summer. So just be on the lookout for that. And thanks for having me on again.
Absolutely. Well, we appreciate both you guys. Again, make sure you're following both their channels. Tomorrow, Steve and I will be back for Sibling Showdown. Bruni, all credit to you. This has been amazing. We're down to the final 2 matches this summer. Get us out of here for this evening.
You guys are great, amazing ambassadors of Best Ball Jeopardy. Can't wait for the finals. Again, Cody, appreciate you. Candyman, maybe pulling for you a little. I'm just kidding. You've had an impressive run. So
a lot of close matches.
Very, very excited to see how it finishes. Take care. Be well. Be good, everybody. If you can't be good at it. We'll see you.